doesn't matter really. Glen Fohdry.
Yeah, and everybody just heard that. Good job.
What else?
Welcome, everybody, to Curiosity
To
Public.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah, it's Friday. Hopefully, there's somebody here that can tell us whether or not you can hear us.
Yeah, because
we're using some new streaming software, so
and my laptop's pretty loud with it.
And so hopefully you can hear this.
Let us know.
Hopefully this is working. I'm trying to check the stream here. Did Jules bring cacti? Sound is good. All right, Ray. Cool. Thank you. Awesome. Good. It looks good on our end.
Good. Levels seem normal.
All right. So I think we're ready to start.
Do you guys hear anything when I press this?
Did I just tell a joke? That should work.
What was that supposed to be? Audience applause?
No. I think you did the rim shot.
Oh, rim shot.
We need to figure out the live.
Yeah, we have some sound effects apparently.
Sound effects that don't really work.
Our sound department got upgraded.
Will we hear the farts? Yeah, maybe later. I don't know. Oh, so I guess that did work. I guess we did get the rim shot. So you can remember that for future use.
Someone said?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right. Cool. So
it works.
Looks like the stream is working.
What's up with the airline food?
I don't know.
What does that mean? I missed something, Lando. Rim job.
Wow. Okay.
I guess it
rim
worked.
Shot. Anyway, great way to start the stream, guys.
I know, this is terrible.
Well, welcome.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Glad that you guys could come hang out. Glad for any of you.
I'm glad I was able to come out.
I know. We tried. We almost had Dillon.
Almost.
Actually, I got a handoff.
He just did a drop off, right?
He dropped something off for me. So for a special, what did Dillon buy? We don't even have.
It's more like, what did Dillon drop off?
We don't even have we've got the what did Jules buy?
What did Jules buy?
But this is actually a what did Dillon, and he told me, he gave it to me. He's like, this is for Jules.
Uh-oh.
So I think we're going to start things off a little different here.
Uh-oh.
As we're kind of getting, everybody's coming in, we're going to start this with a what did Dillon buy for Jules?
Ooh.
And I had to hide it from him here, so let me...
I have no idea what this is.
Look at my packing job with paper towel and painter's tape. So I think I know why he got this for you.
Oh, yeah.
But it is
I think I know why, too.
Bud Light Seltzer
Lemonade. Oh, we do have that other camera angle.
Oh, yeah, here, let's do that.
So I could share it.
Check that out, guys. Seltzer Lemonade, 5%.
Wow. Strawberry.
So do you approve of strawberry lemonade, or does it have to be...
Well, it is in the red-pink realm.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah. Are you going to join me, or am I doing the solo?
I'll try some. Here, you can pour some in a glass for me. So we can just open one of these. We'll save this one for Dillon when he's here next.
Dude, I do appreciate it because it's like nice and chilled too, man. Because it's balmy out here. SoCal, guys.
It is pretty hot today. So.
Oh, fail though.
It's not pink?
It's not pink.
It's kind of, yeah. That's a little disappointing.
We'll do that much just in case.
Just a shot's worth.
Just in case.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, y'all.
Well, to Friday,
Happy
guys.
Friday.
I don't recommend starting with
Friday.
this.
Yeah, this is going to give me a headache probably by then.
Oh, man. That smells so...
Oh, my God.
It smells like,
a candy factory,
smells like a strawberry
it's a candy
Starburst.
Factory.
Doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Why are we nosing this?
Why am I nosing it? Why am I like, stirring it? All that stuff. All right, going in.
It's not as bad as I was expecting.
That's good, dude. That's
good.
Damn good. It's dangerously good.
It tastes like artificial strawberry, but like not.
It's not even like
Not
a
that-
spike.
not as bad as I
It's
thought it
not
was
like
gonna be.
even a spike lemonade, though. It's not even like that.
It's not as sweet as like a cola, as like a soda.
Yeah. I don't know
But it's
why
still
I keep
pretty
like them.
I know you're like getting the nose,
aerating
how's the
it,
palate?
Crazy. Well, thank you, Dillon. No wonder he only did a drive-by for this, because it's like he's
Punishing
too embarrassed.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink it anymore. That's going to be sick.
Oh man,
I'm going to reset my palate here
look
with
at that
my,
effervescence.
All right, guys.
Yeah, that's
Proper
it.
welcome now.
As much as I like lemonade,
Drop some comments. Let us know what you guys are sipping on tonight. Hopefully, you guys have
especially if they're RTDs. Since someone mentioned cacti, I think you said someone in the chat.
pink lemonade.
Come on,
truly.
admit it, guys.
Yeah, let us know what you guys are sipping on. We got a kind of an interesting lineup here. Just some recent acquisitions, and these all were very interesting to me. Most interested actually by this guy in the middle here, 29-year-old Scotch from Glen Fohdry. Fohdry? I don't know how you say it. Which I guess is like
I've not seen this.
It's like a Total Wine brand. So they contract with somebody. This isn't an actual distillery. They're sourcing this stuff from somewhere. But 29 years old, and it was, I think it was like 160. So it's expensive, but for 29-year-old Scotch, I don't think you can beat that.
It's kind of like it's within that right price realm.
No, it's cheap. Yeah. I would say for 29 years. Whether or not it's good or not, I have no idea. We're going to get to that probably first. You think?
We're digging in.
Well, I think we're going to dig in, yeah. And then we've also got a couple of picks that we thought we'd crack into. This is a Rebel, the newly rebranded Rebel Yell. It's just called Rebel now. This is a store pick. This one clocks in at 113 proof. It is a 5-year-old? No, 3-year-old. No. 6-year-old. Wow. I can't do math.
Why did they just list the year?
They just listed the year it was barreled in 2015, and I think this is a pretty new release. So I'm imagining it got dumped sometime in 2020 or 2021. So it's around 5 to 6 years.
Do we know why they removed the Rebel Yell thing?
I think it's not culturally sensitive to say Rebel Yell.
Oh, so we're going to get bleeped eventually when this gets processed?
No, we're saying I don't know, maybe, but Rebel is better apparently. So, and then over here we got a Four Roses pick. We're very close actually to getting
all the letters,
all of the letters of the alphabet for these. I think we got only a couple left. I've been kind of searching on the side, not super active with it, but this is an OESQ, and it's one of the highest proof ones I've ever come across. It's 62.3% alcohol.
Ooh.
So this will be a really fun one to crack into because I love Four Roses, and that will be really cool. So
probably last.
Yeah, we'll save the highest proof for last. So again, guys, drop some comments. Let us know what you guys are sipping on. I see some people. We'll get to the chat in a second. If you're watching live, feel free to drop super chats as well. It's a great way to help the channel out, and make sure that we get to your questions because those pop up for us. They're very easy for us to catch. As always, we've got links for shirts and Glencairns and stuff like that in the video description. It should be there. If it's not, it'll be up as soon as the stream is over, hopefully. And like I said, let us know what you guys are sipping on, and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're watching the replay or if you're watching it live and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. That's probably the best thing you can do to help the channel out. So,
Happy Friday, y'all.
Let's try to catch up on some of these chats here. All right. So, Andrew says that it's a beach drink, the Bud Light seltzer,
truly,
which I would agree with.
Or just the Bud Light seltzer, lemonade.
So Alex says just sipping on some Russell's 10-year.
Oh.
I want to check out our other. So this is, like I said, we got some new software running here. I want to see what looks better.
Wow,
is that better?
It's square.
Or should we go like this? I don't know. I don't know which one I like best. We'll go with that for now. All right, sipping on some Wookers, the tag-along batch.
Nice.
Lando's got a.
You thought that said tag-along.
I almost actually said that. Kilkerran 8-year cask strength.
And someone's going to be mad for me for not saying it Tagalog.
Yeah. Chattanooga experimental batch 19.
Hey.
We got, a Russell's Reserve. Single barrel. Very nice.
Nice, David.
Ray's got a Whistle Pig store pick. Awesome. Josh has Woodford Batch Proof.
Ooh.
Inspired by the George T. Stagg head-to-head from the Bourbon Guild days. Awesome. Yeah, we do love the Woodford Batch.
Yes.
David's got a rare breed. Chilled from the fridge. Very refreshing.
Nice. That's a great idea.
Weebs has the Henry McKenna 10-year bottle and bond. Very nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Marco.
Yes.
The Elijah Craig 12-year, the old one.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. So we do have, as a backup bottle,
we do have an Elijah Craig.
We got the new B521.
521.
That we might grab. The lower proof one that's out.
And I think we still got the 12-year with the
we got a
statement somewhere down here.
Sipping on Kentucky Owl confiscated. Nice. All right, Tay Biz, what do you got here? Good old-fashioned
Tay
bullet
Biz.
bourbon. Awesome. Jeff has the Mash and Journey Russell's pick. Awesome.
Oh, cool. I haven't tried
Eric
that.
has the Foursquare 2008 from the
Yeah,
Curiosity
yeah.
Public starter pack. Nice.
I know. Where it's like tequila and rum. Starter pack.
Bronco Buster cocktail. Ernie has rye, apple brandy, curacao, and lime juice.
Whoa.
Rye, apple brandy, curacao. And
Bronco
that actually
Buster.
sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I'll have to try that.
yeah.
I have not had that.
Same here.
All right. I think we got mostly caught up here. What do we got? Maker's Private Select for Ethan. That's very good.
Yeah, happy
All that
Friday.
stuff. All right. I'm going to... Let's get ourselves poured with what we're going to start with.
Wait, look at that. Michael Jonas sipping on an Old Elk weeded pick.
Nice. There
In
we
honor
go.
of our Old Elk pour.
Our pour spout, which has been severely damaged, losing an antler.
And it's still handy, though.
But I still use it, yeah.
Yeah, let's get drinking, man.
Sure. Marv
Caught
says,
up.
hi, gents. Sheesh, do you have to drag Dillon out to join? Yes, we do. But we do. I think we have him committed
Dude,
for
you
next
chased
week.
after him down the alley today. So it's like, stay.
And all he did was hand me the Bud Light
He was
Seltzer.
Bud Light Seltzers. Come on.
But yeah, he will
Dillon.
be. I think we're going to have a big one next week.
Yeah.
It might. I don't want to jump the gun, but it might be our 5K subscriber celebration.
What?
If we can hit that many by next Friday. So tell your friends.
What?
Okay, let's start with the Glen Fohdry. Let's get these guys out of the way.
Fohdry.
Fohdry.
Fohdry. Fohdry.
Fohdry. Why don't you show the bottle?
Someone. Oh, yeah. Forgot. How about I show the box?
The box, yeah. 29-year-old. This is the Portwood finish. I think they've got a sherry cask finish as well. And these 29, I mean, the total wine people really, they really push the Glen Fohdry. And I've never tried it. I mean,
It's funny. I haven't actually seen this at Total Wine.
it's usually in
The
the
last
case.
time I went.
You walk by the case, don't you?
Oh, they usually put it in the case?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it is a cask strength, Speyside, port finish, 29 years old, double maturation, non-chill filtered. I think they say no. Yeah, no color added. 47.1%. Why don't you show the bottle?
Yeah.
We'll get it close with
Switch
that
in the
as well.
bottle. Whoops.
Looks pretty nice.
Look at that, guys.
It's not super dark.
Look at that coloring.
It's not super dark, so I think that's usually, I think, a good sign.
Yeah. For 29 years old.
Walking Ears asks, we were just talking about this. Yes, this is the oldest Scotch I think that we've ever had on. I think this might be the oldest I've ever had, period.
Same. Yeah. Oldest spirit.
I think Dillon
Oh, yeah. Dillon
always brags
had
about
one.
having some like really old 35-year-old
Yeah,
something.
35.
But let's crack into this. Good looking bottle. There's no official statement on the source of this stuff. I read up a little bit, and there's people speculate it's this distillery or that distillery, but I don't think anything's been confirmed. It does say it's a Speyside, so that would limit the options a little bit. But all right, what were you doing 29 years ago?
Howling at the Moon. I have no idea.
I could tell you were doing math in your head just now. Too.
It's like, yeah, what year was that?
I can't think like that right now. Okay,
It's early. It's late 90s.
is it?
So I was packing my bags to go meet you and Dillon for the first time. Probably.
No, this was older
Late
than that, man.
90s.
How much does the Glen Fohdry 29 cost? So this is normally it's like 180-ish, but they had like a 15% off thing. So I was able to get this for I think it was like 165. So for 29-year-old cask strength, non-chill filtered,
Yeah.
no added coloring Scotch, I think that's a pretty good deal. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it, but we'll see.
It's kind of mild on the nose, though.
It's very chill. So somebody did the math. 1992.
Yeah, see? Oh, so I guess
That's
not
early 90s.
Early
dude.
90s.
I was about to start high school, I think.
Yeah, so it'd be the same for me.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
No
Boring
idea.
question anyway.
More like Bark at the Moon. Nice. I think that came out even earlier.
Probably.
From the 80s. I mean, the nose is
It's mild.
It's
It's mild than I thought it would be.
It's nice though.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say anything about it, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit of oak. There's some of that dark fruit that you would expect from the second maturation with the.
You know what's
The
reminding
pork?
me of? It's like a Fig Newton.
Yeah.
That's
that
what it's
dark,
reminding me of. The
that
dark fruit,
yeah.
but then I'm getting some of the buttery pastry just from the nose. Yeah, it's pleasant, surprisingly. For some reason, I thought it was as old as it is. It may be more punchy, but
I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it's cask strength, so I feel like I'm getting a little bit of that ethanol.
see, that's the thing.
You're not?
Uh-uh.
It's a lot of
It's
fruit.
very mild.
I feel like the fruit is it's more fruit than oak.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Pretty good, dude.
Ready to go in? I feel like this is 29 years old. Shouldn't we let it sit?
open up a little longer.
Let's give it another minute.
time.
Let's go back into the chat here.
It's only been like 1 minute.
So we can also do a chat overlay. How does this look?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think when people type something, it'll show up on the side.
Oh, let me switch views then.
No, that's.
Or stay on that one.
We'll see what it looks like. I don't know.
No,
All right.
didn't do anything.
Let me catch up here a little bit.
It just made us smaller.
So Ray says, interested in hearing your thoughts on the B521. Seems to be mixed reviews all around. I've heard the same thing. Some people say it's good. Some people don't seem to like it. So, all right.
Polarizing, eh?
So Tantric is drinking the Redbreast cask,
Ooh.
and we'll be having Old Forester single barrel later.
Ooh. No, that's a happy Friday.
I missed something here. Something sounded interesting that somebody was drinking. Oh, so see that's what the chat pops up.
Well,
Is that better or worse? I don't know. Weird.
that looks worse to me.
Yeah, it does look worse. I'm going to turn that up. Okay, good question here though. But what's the
Sorry,
ABV?
guys.
Yeah, it is 47.1% alcohol. So, I mean, for 29 years old, Scotch, that's pretty old actually.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know who just messaged me? Dillon.
Dillon.
Oh, so apparently, okay, he just said that gift to you
Yeah.
was your gift for being a savant and getting everything right in our 15-year-old bourbon challenge.
So it was
that's your prize.
It was worth $5. What the hell?
He only gave you 2 bottles.
Come on, Dylan.
So you're just measuring it in the amount of money spent.
Exactly.
It's about right. about right.
But it is appreciated. Thank you, sir.
All right, let's just jump into this.
We're going
I
in.
think we got to see what this is all about here.
Now I'm getting the smoke.
I'm not getting any smoke. I'm getting a little more oak on the palate. It tastes a lot like it smells to me. I get a lot of that fig fruit. I get a little bit of like a nice ethanol punch, and yeah, that oakiness is I'd say maybe slightly overbalanced by the fruit,
Yeah.
but still good.
Well, we'll see. Let's go again.
It doesn't really. I can't say that it tastes old. I guess I was maybe expecting a little more barrel influence, but it's very pleasant.
I don't know, man. I'm getting, it's like
It's well rounded.
buttery smokiness.
It's a good finish. I mean, there's not a
Good
lot to
finish.
complain about.
Yeah.
This is really tasty. I think we need to let it sit for a little while longer, though. All right. Glen Fohdry is Spirits Direct, so you get the point. Yes, exactly. Did we do the Four Roses? Not yet.
Not yet.
That's coming up. So we got the Rebel coming up and the Four Roses coming up. So we will get to these in just a little bit. Should I just leave them out here?
Sure.
Then I feel like I'm confused.
More than likely, Four Roses after the Rebel.
So which order? Are we going to go right to left or left to
I
right?
guess, yeah, so swap those two.
So OCD.
It's a Friday night, dude.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. This was much needed, folks.
Yeah. All
Yeah, let's let this open up.
Yeah, I think we should I'm gonna sticker mine, which means I'm gonna put a sticker on it so I know what it is. And I think we should jump to what we're gonna drink next.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
Glen
You don't
Fohdry.
want to tease this one out a little longer?
I do, but I want to really let it open up.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to just wait on this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still gonna
catch
mark
up
it.
on some chat. Yeah, I probably should do the same just in case.
All right. So Caleb says he got a Rebel pick. Absolutely fantastic for the price. Yeah. Price point on it, I think was like 40 something. 45-ish. I got to double check, but yeah, it was. I haven't tried them, so I'm quite curious. I'm really curious how it will stack up. Curious how it will stack up against the 10-year 100 proof, which I really like the 10-year stuff quite a bit. So you guys are talking about something sitting on shelves. I missed where this started, so I guess.
Yeah, I saw that coming through.
I'm not cool enough.
Slow, man.
So Matthew is doing a patented Jules bottle kill of an ECBP A119.
Whoa. Nice choice.
Yeah, that is a good choice. All right, Tay-Biz wants us to get to the Four Roses too. So,
sorry, this is how far back I am on the chat. I saw Michael Jonas reply for what year he was -1.
Oh, 29 years ago?
Yeah, 29 years ago.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to post in the chat. What were you doing 29 years ago?
Seriously.
I mean, when I factor in how old this is, and I think it's.
Let me get your gut reaction though. So you already tried it. Worth it?
At $160.
No, retail's like 180 something.
At 100, what I paid for it, I don't
know, but retail is 180. It's the same retail.
For what I paid for it, I don't feel let down.
Okay.
Would I go back to this at 180? I feel like there are other things that I would spend that money on that give me a little more intensity. You know, I think I would shell out a little extra for like Glendronach 21.
See, it's funny. My gut reaction to this is like, I think I'll just pass.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a cool novelty of like, this is pretty old.
Yeah.
But
I hear you.
Now that I've had it, it's like, it's kind of let down.
It's almost like it's trying to be like a sherry bomb. I mean, even though it's port, but like it's like it's trying to get to that point, but it's not quite there, and it's still. It kind of reminds me of like a
double maturation portwood cask finish.
Kind of reminds me of some of the older Glenmorangie stuff a little bit, but more. I mean, it's older.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Kind of reminds me of like the 18 and like that 19-year one.
I mean, the palate is really nice, though. Or the nose, excuse me. Nose is.
It's
really
opening
nice.
up. I mean, that's why I want to let this sit.
Yeah.
I think that's why we should jump into something else and come back to it because I really think it is evolving.
Yeah.
Mark H has a good question. Glenmorangie 18 at 115 in Virginia. Thoughts? I really enjoy Glenmorangie 18. Even though when we did our big blind at 18 years, the Glenlivet won. And I was convinced that
it was the Glenlivet.
No, I was convinced it was the Glenmorangie.
Oh, Glenmorangie. That's right. Yeah.
So at 115, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Sometimes you can get it a little bit cheaper.
It's not a steal, but it's worth. That's a decent price.
That's a decent price. Yeah. I really enjoy it. I mean, I would say if you've had the Glenlivet you might be able to find for a little bit cheaper, and the higher proof ones are still out there. I actually saw at like a grocery store they had the 43% Glenlivet 18 still. And I think
I want to say I think I've seen one recently too.
It's still out there, but
like at Ralph's.
Yeah, not bad. I love Glenmorangie 18 actually. I think it's tasty. Let me catch up a bit here. I'm going backwards. So, Believe in Peace says, do you usually purchase spirits online? I believe in my state you can't order them, and availability is based on where you live. Sometimes have to drive far to buy something unique. Yeah, we get a lot of stuff online, especially over the last year.
This guy's the click master because he seems to always get all kinds of stuff.
You know, I can shop.
And he knows if you've listened to our podcast, you also know he has this click combination that you do, whatever, for buttons to appear and refresh at a specific time. Yeah, it's nuts, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on your state. So
Yeah.
some states allow shipping only within the state. Some states
Specific states.
allow you to ship from out of state. So you have to know where you are and find the right sites, because there's also some crappy sites out there.
I'd say the other tidbit I'd offer is, because Dillon mentioned this a couple of days ago, is so when you are ordering something, make sure you're also around to receive it.
A lot of times it'll require a signature.
Yeah, a lot of times it'll require a signature, and he happened to actually be out of town when he was receiving something, and it was just sitting there. Luckily nothing happened to it, but just keep that in mind too.
All right, D Brown says, "Have you tried Dickel 15? Tons of oak. Have not tried that yet. Have not tried that one yet." So Ray agrees at 115 to buy the Glen Fohdry.
Oh yeah, the Glen Fohdry. Nice.
What the heck is going on here? Clicked somewhere I didn't mean to click.
Tantric Ninja, dude. When you do not like a bottle, the Kill Bill dramatic alert music should play. Totally, man.
I should have that sound effect.
Ready to go. We'll have that next time.
Marvin has a good one here too. Let's see. With what you guys know that is out there, what is the max you're willing to splurge on a bottle? Great question.
Ooh, splurge.
I would say that mine has gone up in the past year. I used to always say 200 was the max, but then because of the show,
no. So that's why I think we should qualify. Yeah, no, because I'm already thinking for the show. But say for you personally,
for me personally, I don't.
Me either.
I don't spend much more than
I think
$100 these days.
I know. Me too. I was gonna say $100, 150 max. Yeah.
Yeah, but for the show, I mean, we bought stuff that's
200, 300.
Yeah, I think the most expensive was the.
Although we have a couple in the queue that we're waiting to buy that are big.
Hibiki 21 was expensive, although we got it for a steal. And then
what was that?
The
Like 400?
It was less than that. The Nika 17, the Takatsuru 17 was that might have been the most expensive. I think it was $390 or something. So I mean, good question though. I mean, it totally depends on what your discretionary budget is too for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for you personally, obviously for a gift, I'm going to spend more. Usually or look for something unique, and that's the other hard thing buying for Dutch or Dillon. So you do have to up it, usually above 150.
All right. Oh, hey, thank you, Tay-Biz.
Oh, just saw that.
With the super chat.
Thank you, sir.
I did purchase the Chivas 12. Very nice scotch, my friends. I paid $40 for it, though. It's kind of worth it. Yeah, I mean, I think we got that bottle for really cheap. And that's
20s, right?
Yeah, you can get it for cheap.
24.
And, it's a comfortable sipper.
Totally.
It
used to always be available at my Costco.
Really?
It's not available anymore.
Yeah, that video sat in the vault for a while. We filmed that a long time ago, and I'm glad we're getting through that stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and thanks for the super chat.
And the super chat, awesome, man.
I wish it showed the super chats a little more
prominently.
I wonder if I change the style, if it will be more. It just says super chat. It doesn't
Yeah, sorry guys. For those just coming in, we are trying some new streaming software.
Yeah. It shows up
live
here, and it shows up on your thing.
Yeah, it shows up on mine.
When I put it on the screen, it doesn't show up special. I want it to have fireworks and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, but thanks again, Tay-Biz. Appreciate your support of the channel.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Friday.
Hope you're enjoying that Chivas. All right, Josh, first time catching a live chat. Love the content since the old channel. Cheers. Well, cheers to you.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. The lives are a lot of fun for us.
Yeah,
we tend to use them, to crack into new bottles, because when we do our reviews now, we always want to make sure the bottle's been open for a little while.
So you can also consider them kind of like a tease, because that means these are getting into the pipeline for reviews.
Yeah, the problem is the pipeline is
the queue is
never
ridiculous.
ending. We get a lot of requests too, and we have a Google Doc with all the requests, and it's just.
I think we only checked off 2.
I know, it just takes.
Sorry, guys.
If people request a drink through, that takes even longer, because it's okay, now we got to find everything.
Oh yeah. So thank you for your patience.
All right, Ray managed to find a Glendronach 18 from 2019. Whoa. That is awesome, because that's the 24-year-old juice. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So you were the guy in the liquor store opening every canister and checking the date. Which, funny enough, I was at a store 2 weeks ago, and they had the 21 in the case, and I had them come open it just so I could check and see if it was the 2021 release or the 2020 release. So,
did they say anything?
No, the guy came in. I asked him. I'm like, "Do you know
just
which?"
want to check the bottle.
I was like, "Yeah."
You checked. Yeah,
I asked them, and they're like, "Yeah, whatever." They didn't care.
He's looking at you like, God, these guys.
Time for some Rebel.
Going in.
And actually, that was the guy that he then recommended this, Glen Fohdry.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a different scotch. I got the Dewar's, the 32. And he was saying how good
Which one we open that will be the next oldest, or the oldest that I would have.
That will be. Yeah, we do have that coming.
Partaked in.
Dewar's 32-year-old. 32. And they sell it. Comes in like a little. Did we bring it?
We did.
Should we show it?
Should we tease it?
We'll tease it.
Dude, folks, it's like in an amazing box.
Yeah. This is going to come up. This is going to be an episode. I don't think we're going to do this as a live, but it's a 350.
I think it deserves more attention.
It's a small bottle. It's 375 milliliter, and it's 46%, 32-year-old. Very impressive.
But look at this, guys. I mean, this is an amazing box. I think it's like plastic, dude. It's not even cardboard.
You want to do a close-up?
Oh, yeah.
I forget.
Tease it. I keep forgetting this camera angle.
Yeah, for some reason, this resolution on this one is so much worse.
Check it out.
32-year-old.
List their 4-stage process.
Yep, for ultimate smoothness. It's so bad.
I love it. Sold.
But it is a cool box.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to save this for another occasion. Not this time. I don't know where to put it. I'm out of space.
All right.
Okay, Rebel.
New glass.
Enough talk. So this is their weeded product. For the longest time, this has been sourced from Heaven Hill. Although we do know that Lux Row, which is the brand that puts out this product, they recently signed a big deal with MGP.
MGP, yeah. So,
I keep saying signed a big deal. MGP acquired them. We should put it that way. Or they at least acquired the brand. So I don't know. There's speculation.
MGP will change anything?
I don't think this stuff has changed. I think this is still probably Heaven Hill product. And in general, I have found the Lux Row weeded stuff to be better than the Heaven Hill stuff that gets released, the Larcenys and the Old Fitzes.
That's so weird.
What?
You're like spraying the table.
Oh, yeah.
The pour.
I don't feel like that's a spill.
That's like not a spill. It was like spitting out.
I should have used the pour spout. All right. So let's put this front and center. So that's what we're drinking. Look, see?
Nice.
And these will be
like a lazy set. Susan.
All right. Let's let that set for a second. Ultimate smoothness. I thought the exact same thing when I saw that box. I was like, this is ridiculous. But 32-year-old Scotch, it's
great flavor.
Hard to pass up on
Come
that. Mr. Whiskey Shits is in the house.
Hey.
Rocking the shirt today. Nice. Cheers, man. You guys need to make sure you check out the Live Wire Whiskey channel. They're always hanging out.
Oh, man.
Try to catch up a little more here.
Wow. I just had to nose it.
Woo. All right, so happy Friday. Found Calumet 15. Great one. Chocolate and peanuts finish. Yes, that was a really, really tasty bottle.
Dillon's
Dillon really
choice.
Bottle of the year, he thinks maybe.
Yeah,
so
bottle of the year.
Ray did confirm here that he was opening up the canisters in the store, checking every laser code. Good job.
Nice.
That's how you find the stuff. That's the only way to do it, man.
Yep.
All right. Lido is drinking High West Campfire for the first time. Quite interesting.
Campfire. Did we try that?
I don't think we did on it. No, we did only the bourbon finished ones. Walking Ear says, I like the new message format better. The old ones blocked the bottles. Yeah, that was one of the reasons I wanted to play around with a different software. And so far, this one seems like it's going to work fine.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Yeah, Tantric Ninja says the same thing. New messages look good. All right. Good. So I think I'm caught up somewhat. Yeah, that's a great point. Tantric Ninja says ultimate smoothness would be a great t-shirt. We'll get Dillon working on that one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I missed, somebody had a comment in here I missed, but I haven't gotten any better at navigating the comments. That's the problem.
Same.
So Ernie's sharing,
I'm
about
behind.
buying from online stores. That's what it was. I bought from Del Mesa Liquor
Del
in
Mesa
California.
Liquor. Yeah.
They get some good picks. That's actually, I drive by that place a lot.
Yeah. So not too far from here.
Okay. Let's see how the Rebel pick is here.
Oh, I already nosed it, man.
Whoa.
I mean, I mouthed it earlier. I'm getting nothing but like caramel candy.
It's got a bit of that funk
There is, yeah.
on the nose. Like there's that grainy kind of earthy thing coming through. There's good sweetness.
But the sweetness, dude, it's caramel. It's like if you've opened up, one of those Werther's caramel packs.
Yeah, I like the nose. I mean, it's not too much of that earthy funkiness. No. It's just the right amount.
Yeah, right.
You still know this is a weeder,
right?
But it's
sweet.
All right, you tried it already?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I was just nosing it. All right,
cheers, guys.
Cheers. Happy Friday.
There's a lot of grain on the palate.
A lot of grain.
Decent amount of sweet. It's a little bit misbalanced.
Yeah. Wow.
Spicy. Actually, no. It's like it's not spice. It's ethanol. I think it's just like.
I would describe it as spice, man. It's more than ethanol. But I mean, I am getting like the butterscotch through there.
Interesting. I mean,
the finish is really short.
Yeah, finish is a little short.
It just drops down immediately.
It's tasty. I think I prefer the 10-year stuff still. I mean, the 10-year just gets a little more of that. The grainy kind of earthiness is a little more subdued.
More flavors.
And
you're
the
getting
sweetness
better
comes,
balance.
Yeah.
The balance seems off on this.
Balance, I would say that I agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good. I mean, for 40 something, I should look up how much it actually was. I always forget. I think it was like 45. Let me see. This makes for great TV, huh?
So yeah, just to remind everybody, Rebel still
$49.99.
$49.99, 56.5%.
I mean, would I feel let down spending $50 on this? No,
not at all.
I think it's fairly priced. This isn't the best weeder I've ever had. It's not. This would be a really nice. I mean, it's got enough proof that, like, on a hot day with a piece of ice, this could be pretty enjoyable.
I was thinking, maybe let this on the rocks. It might be a better experience. Not interesting enough.
It's a little bit of a background.
Yeah,
it's not the most interesting dram I've had, but it's good. The problem. So here's my problem.
That's
I guess
good enough.
There's a lot of places that would get this juice, put a nice sticker on it, and charge $100.
True.
And and somebody on Instagram would be, it's the best thing I've ever had. Yeah. And you try
exactly
it.
like that. Would that mean?
You'd say no, it's not.
Dutch's meme.
It's fine. It's good. It's just not.
It's just okay, guys. Like, no,
it's pretty good. I think it's
pretty good. This is getting better than good.
I'm going to come back to it. There's a lot I like about it. So here's the ultimate question versus Antique 107 from Caesar. It doesn't have the same balance of sweetness that has. That has a little bit more sweetness to it and a little bit better. I mean, a better finish for sure, and probably a slightly better nose.
Yeah, so it's better all around. So it's Antique 107.
Try to find Antique 107 for $50 today. You can find it for $100. I don't know. Would you rather have 2 bottles of this?
No. I'd rather still buy Antique 107
okay.
if I can find it.
Fair point. I do want to let it sit and see how it.
Yeah, we should. We should give it its fair shot.
We got a bunch of comments.
That's why we're cracking these open.
Let me try to catch up a little bit here. You guys should do a Weller drink through. Yes.
Dude, that one's been at the top of our Google Doc for the longest time.
We want to get,
but we're trying to
at least one more bottle for it, because I think like CYPB and Single Barrel are the ones that we don't have.
Oh, I thought we had the single barrel.
No, we have the full proof.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I think we'll get one of them, and then we'll probably just do the drink through because we've got like everything. We got like everything all the way. We have the William Blue Weller even. I mean,
right.
So I think it would be a fun one to do.
It is on our list though, so
even without those. But
radar.
I'd like to get one of those, probably the CYPB, just to kind of round it out. So eventually we'll get to it, but it is in the pipeline. Mr. Whiskey Shit says my buddy just drain poured a Rebel DC, hated it. I've never tried any. DC? What's DC? Oh, Distiller's Collection.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't drain pour this. I mean, at the very least, I'd save it for cocktails. Yeah. Because it's high proof. It would probably be great.
But $50 then for a mixer? Come on, dude.
It's better than spending $100 on something.
$50 for a mixer?
Patrick Fulmer, nice. Hi, guys. Nice to see you on this evening.
Hey,
nice to see you as well. Thank you for joining us.
Cheers. Happy Friday.
All right, Ernie has now moved on to El Dorado 15, trying other rums. El Dorado would be a great drink through. Yeah, we've got a couple of other rum drink throughs planned. I think we've got, what's the Diplomatico?
Diplomatico.
But
right? I think we only have like... No, Diplomatico.
Is that a cigar or rum?
No, there's a rum.
It is okay. I'm totally confused right now. But yeah, Dillon has one.
We have like
ready,
3 of them.
I think. So yeah, we definitely want to do another rum drink through.
I don't think I've seen El Dorado yet though. If Dillon's got that.
We have some El Dorado. I don't know
if we have enough.
We don't have enough for a drink through.
But stay tuned. Coming through, Ernie.
Okay, Lando says, I bought a Rebel Yell 10-year, the old label last year, and it was distilled 2006. Yeah, so there was a lot of those distilled 2006, and I don't know if anybody's been able to confirm whether they were all dumped. Or vatted after 10 years.
Right.
Interesting, if you have a black light, you can actually see there's like a laser code, a black light code on the bottles. I tried this because I had 2 that were distilled in 2006, and I think it has like the bottling date on the black light code. So I checked them, and I think they were still the same, even though I bought them like 2 years apart.
Really? It's still the same date on the 2 you have?
I don't remember. I got to double check. I took pictures of it, but there is a way to determine when it was bottled, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't dumped in a vat and then bottled at different times. So just a piece of useless information.
It's like, well, this date's useless.
I'm an expert in useless information.
That's what I'm here for, man.
Josh says ultimate smoothness competition. That'd be. I feel like at some point we should just scrap the whole scoring system and just say, is it level 1 smooth, level 2 smooth, or level 3 smooth?
Oh god, that's worse.
All right, good feedback here. Maybe we should do a Weeder blind at some point. Yeah, that would be a good one. Have we done a Weeder blind?
No,
I don't think we did. We did a test footage way back when we were working on the set between the old Fitz and Mackenzie. Bottled. They're both bottled in bond. One was like the 14-year and the 4-year.
4-year. Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't make it to the. But that's a good Weeder blind. That would be a fun one.
I'm surprised we have not done that yet.
Yeah, I think we'd need to find a few that are like right around the same proof point. That's what I always have trouble with Weller 107. It's like, what's around that proof that's another Weeder that I would put? I mean, the Maker stuff. I mean, Mackenzie's a great one. These Distiller Collection, maybe like a Rebel Yell. So there's a lot at like 100. I just kind of wish Weller was right at 100 because it would be a good one to do in that. But yeah, we'll work on one. All right, here's a good question from 25 to Knife. Has anyone else tried the Booker's tag-along batch yet? Probably the least nutty Booker's I have had in the last year and a half. Very off-profile flavor. Somebody commented at the beginning of the stream that they were drinking that. Was it you? Or was it somebody else? I thought it was somebody else.
I don't remember that.
My short-term memory is failing. But maybe whoever that was can comment if they're still here. All right, come back to the Rebel in a couple of weeks. Okay. It seems like it could open up. Yeah, Mr. Whiskey Shit's calling me out. It's half decent. Yes, Ben's nailed it as well. Put a horsey on it, Jules is sold. Exactly. If this bottle was better,
where's the hell? Yeah, I see.
Jules would be like, oh, this is easily worth $50.
If it looked like...
If I put it in this box,
yes.
Jules is sold.
Oh, yeah. $100, no problem. Totally.
We pour it in the Old Fitz bottle. This is better than the Old Fitz.
I don't know if I could say that.
I
don't know if I could say that.
Well, let's put it this way. I wouldn't feel bad after trying
You
this.
just said this is great in the cocktail.
Yeah, but for $50, I don't feel bad about this. For $150 or $250, whatever you have to pay for Old Fitz, I feel bad about it. I don't feel like I got my money's worth. I would prefer if this was like 40.
I see what you're saying.
You know?
Because I think with the Old Fitz, I'd be like, well, I mean, look at this bottle. Look at the presentation.
It's actually opening up a little bit. I get a little more sweetness. The graininess has died down a little bit. Not for you?
Still tastes the same.
All right.
There's a balance issue.
All right, I got to keep catching up here. So, Dram Chaser found the new Rebel 10-year for $80. Price is a bit high, but hopefully it's good. It's not. Yeah, that's not a bad price. I've seen it marked up even higher than that. Not the new one, but the old.
The old one.
I think
the old one.
You'll see that around 100. But yeah, I mean, you can usually find if you find a closer to like 65, 70. I really like that stuff. If I see it at that price, I usually get it. $70.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Man, I'm really behind. This is not even really loading again.
So Caesar says Weller 107 goes for 160 there.
Ouch.
Dillon, I don't know where Dillon goes, but he was just telling me yesterday. He's like, he found this store and the guy had Weller 107 for like $70.
What?
Yeah. I was like, dude, where are you going, man? Jeff has a great question here. Have you guys tried GlenDronach since they started chill filtering? Have not done that yet. I think the 12-year is out here. I don't know if the 15 has hit, but definitely want to do that comparison. So we'll have to pick a couple of those up, maybe the 12 and the 15, and do the comparison. Because I know we still have our bottle of the 12-year. I think our 15 is, I think we killed that, didn't we? Or did we kill the 18?
One of them. We killed
I think
one
the
of those.
18 is almost done. So if we can get the 12 and the 15, I definitely want to do that comparison. I think the 21 is still going to be non-chill filtered, and I think that even the 18, I don't know. I'd need to double check. I know at least I'm pretty sure the 12 and the 15 are both changing. Definitely the 12, but Vortex, you did not miss the Four Roses. Still got the plastic.
It's coming up.
So it's coming up.
It's coming up.
Jules is ready to get to it right now, I can tell.
I'm pretty much done with this Rebel.
Lando says, definitely not as good as Weller 107. I agree with that.
Yeah, of course.
No Dillon again, yes. Apparently, Puritans don't believe in live streams. He's a Luddite. He doesn't know about the internet.
Yeah.
He stands here and he's like, where's the cassette tape recording all this stuff?
Exactly.
But we mentioned this closer to the beginning of the stream. Next week, we do plan to have everybody here for hopefully our 5K subscriber celebration. I'm being ambitious and thinking that we can hit 5,000 subscribers. We're really close.
Get there, man. We're not going to.
We need, I think, like 50. Yeah. We have 4954 right now, according to the YouTube app.
Nice.
So we'll see if in the next week we can get 46 subscribers. So
that'd be amazing.
If we do, we'll do a 5,000 celebration. If we don't, we're going to do a pledge drive and stay live until we hit 5,000. I was going to say, there's
no way 5,000 people are interested in what we do, man. What we say.
All right, Ben says, when is the Woodford drink through? Yeah, I want to do it. I love that stuff. It actually would be kind of interesting to do the rye and the wheat whiskey and then the regular Woodford and then like double oaked and Woodford batch. I don't know. Or get a collection
and we
of
have all those.
The Masters collections, like some of the weird ones.
Yeah.
I didn't buy a lot of those. I never really liked them that much.
And you are the Woodford guy.
I do love Woodford, man. Okay. Wilderness Trail Bottle and Bond is another weird. Good call there.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm somewhat caught up. All right. Oh, wow. I'm way behind, but we got to keep moving here. So let's. Yeah. So we do the Four Roses.
Yeah. So let's at least let it.
I'm gonna keep a little bit of this. Rebel.
Already finish yours?
I don't know. It's not half bad.
God. What a response. I'll just say no.
I'm a little bit intrigued. I could easily like sit down while I'm watching a movie or something and have a pour of this. And it's not offensive.
No. It's not pretty a background drinker.
You don't think so?
No.
It's not good enough to be that?
Nah. Not interesting enough. There's just some The balance is off. It's like it's, you know. Yeah, again, I'll be open-minded enough to let it open up some more. I should use a different color.
Just write on it, dude.
Well,
just write something you can read.
I'm doing double duty, man. Different color and writing on it.
You don't have control of your faculties. All right, guys. 4 Roses time. I think we can get these off here. Nobody cares about these. Let's just move on to the...
I care.
I care.
What movie? That should be
That's easy. That's
the
movie.
Easiest one.
That's easy. The hard trivia that we were thinking about was if anybody can name what this is from.
And do they get a prize? Or just our
I don't know.
adoring...
I don't think anybody could get it. It's pretty obscure.
Dude,
Maybe it's not.
This is the community, man. They'll get it. Maybe we'll give you a t-shirt.
Okay, first person that gets the entire name of what it's from.
Oh. Yeah, no shortcuts.
There's no shortcuts home.
Someone's going to get it, dude.
All right.
You have a glass?
I do.
All right.
I am having a lot of trouble with
some water.
The plastic. Yeah, cleanse that palate, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, 4 Roses, single barrel.
No, barrel strength.
Barrel strength, single barrel strength. I got to say, the prices on these have just, I feel like they've skyrocketed.
Yeah.
I mean, am I crazy, or did these used to be like $65?
Well, we were talking about this because I was saying, like, I thought 4 Roses was always in like the 50 to 60 realm.
You could get these
then
for way
what
cheaper.
The heck? Yeah.
Now they're, like normal price is like $90 at least. This was a pick.
I haven't even seen at 90.
From
I'm seeing
Venmo.
these like at 100.
So with Venmo, it was on sale, and then you get your $10 off coupon. So it was pretty.
So still 80.
It was like 70, I think. So there are 10 recipes, as you probably know, that 4 Roses does. They've got different yeast strains and 2 different mash bills that make up these 10 different combinations that they can have. This particular one is an OESQ, which according to their nomenclature means it's the floral banana refreshing medium body. Do you think we're going to get all those things?
Well, now you just tainted my review. No. Should we show the bottle?
We'll show the bottle. Very high proof, too. 62.3.
Check it out, guys.
Well, Dillon doesn't think it's high proof.
Right.
Great bottle. I love these bottles. And then you can show the side.
Wake up juice for him.
You can show the side with the barrel date and the age. I think it's a 9-year. God, the resolution's horrible on this.
Well, it was saying it's only like at 720p.
Yeah, I don't know why we can't get higher res on the second.
But hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully it's legible.
Yeah. All right. I turned it off.
Oh, we're done.
It's going to be easier for me to read it. So it is a 9-year, 5-month. And it is 62.3%. So I was looking through all the other ones I have. This is definitely the highest proof one that I've had in my collection. So that's always a lot of fun.
From what I remember, this looks really dark.
I put it up against the other ones, and it definitely was. I should have brought the others, but yeah, this is definitely darker. And you were with me right after we got this, and I was like, "Should we just crack into it?" And you're like, "Nah, save it for the live." Yeah. So, Jules, always here
thinking of the community.
For the community. All right, let's do this. 4 Roses bottles. I love these.
Yeah.
Easy to pour. I don't spill very often.
Iconic design.
Fantastic design.
Look at that glass.
It's
embossed rose.
It's the brand that got me back into bourbon, so I always love it.
Back into bourbon.
Well, it made me have a newfound appreciation.
This was your gateway one. This is like the first thing you had, I thought.
Well, when I toured the distillery like 10 years ago or whatever it was, like that was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll sip on bourbon instead of tequila for a little while. And then it was like, now I'm here.
Full bore. On YouTube. Drinking with you, fine folk.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Well, I'm gonna
cheers.
just sit for a second.
Yeah,
let's check.
Oh, you're checking the nose already? Ooh.
Very nice. Okay, let me catch up a little bit here. Ben has a good comment here. Spot whiskey drink through. It's on its way. It's been filmed. Just needs to get edited. I think we filmed that. Yeah, we did.
A lot too.
Yeah, we had a lot of them.
We had like 6.
We had 3 of the different.
3 of the green.
2 of the different finished greens and all the way the red. Yeah. So we're looking forward. I got to get editing.
Man, guys. Dude.
All right.
I'm getting it's just a punchy vanilla cola from the nose.
Okay, I think I know where I
Wow.
am here. Okay.
Well, Dutch catches up on the chat.
Oh, we had another super chat. Tay-Biz again. Thank you, Tay-Biz.
Tay-Biz, dude. Too
Super
generous,
chat.
man.
Time for the 4 roses. Let's go. Yes.
There you go.
Cheers, man.
And we're so late catching up.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. It took me a while to open the bottle. But thanks again for the support of the channel.
Yeah, thank you.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to hang out as well. TWE asks, what scotch do you recommend for a bourbon Irish whiskey drinker? Bought Glen Fohdry 14 bourbon barrel and was not a fan. Glenfiddich's not. I mean, if you don't like Glenfiddich, why didn't you like it? Maybe did you not like the flavor profile? Was it not robust enough?
If you don't like Glenfiddich, I would actually go back to to reset everything. No, I'd just go back. Actually, I'd try the old Pulteney. Yeah, I mean that was
pretty good.
That was good, dude. That's a good just to get back into that profile.
I was going to say
what you think
the one
and it doesn't cost too much. It's like what, $50?
That's a good bargain one.
Yeah.
I think it's 20 something.
Oh, is it cheaper? 25?
What did you say? 50?
Yeah, I thought it was 50.
Oh, I thought you said 15.
No, 50.
Oh, yeah.
Is it lower than that? But I mean, again, I thought it wasn't. If I remember correctly, yeah. Sorry, I don't remember the price, but
the other one I always tell people that are bourbon fans is the Aberlour Abuna,
right?
Which
Aberlour,
mainly because the flavor profile is very similar to. I mean,
well, you're still getting a bunch of.
It's still Scotch, but
right.
it has a lot of things that I think bourbon drinkers would like. Yeah. So I think that's a good one. I always actually like to point people to the Glenlivet or Glenmorangie 18s, just because I think it's such a well-balanced flavor profile that I think it's approachable. They are more expensive, but
yeah.
And I'm sure you'll get some recommendations in the chat as well. Tay-Biz asks what the ABV. I think I mentioned it again. Yeah, 62.3%. Four Roses. These are 85 in Oregon, so that's about the same. Ross says he has literally never seen any Four Roses barrel strength in my area. Yeah, they used to be cheaper. Oh, here, Ray's backing me up that I'm not crazy. Not crazy. They used to be cheaper. They tend to be 75 and 90 in Jersey when they do pop up. Yeah, I feel like they used to be more available and cheaper. I mean, I remember going into
all the time.
Total Wine and they had like 3 different ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, like 60,
now you can
70
barely
bucks.
find this. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, word is out on the Four Roses. All right, what's the age? We got that. Yeah, it's not the Q. All right, Joshua Lowe enjoying Tomatin 18. 99 bucks as of late. Yeah, nice, good deal. All right, Michael Jonas says, what's the Four Roses barrel strength pick availability in California? In Rhode Island, haven't heard of one in the past few years. So, yeah, as we've been kind of mentioning it, yeah, it's a lot worse than it used to be. Bevmo, which is a chain on the West Coast, they've had maybe 2 of them in the last 2 years. So it feels like once a year they'll drop one. And this year they went really quickly.
It was gone, dude.
So
it was gone.
I don't know.
You're not
going
to find
I wish it was more available.
On the West Coast.
So they are out
and
here.
The price.
But they
80,
go pretty
90.
quick. They go pretty quick. All right.
Oh, man. Dude, I'm just getting even the nose right here.
So Walking Ears has a question for the community here. Speaking of distillery tours, for folks who've been to Kentucky, which distilleries do you suggest visiting? Great question.
Because you liked...
I did
one.
Four Roses. I mean, it was a long time ago. It was like 10 plus years ago.
Did you do a Heaven Hill one?
I've done that more recently. That's a really fun one. Barton's actually a nice one to tour. Buffalo Trace, of course. You get to see the Blanton's bottling plant. And a lot of them have like the more in-depth tours you can pay a little extra for. A lot of them have free tours and then ones you can pay for that do a lot more. There's a lot more of the smaller craft places as well. I did Wild Turkey a long time ago.
See, I haven't gone yet. So are they just all the individual distiller tours, or is this someone that does like, hey, we can package it all together?
Well, there's like bus things that'll drop you off at the different spots.
Oh, okay. So you can do like a hop on off thing.
Yeah. So
there you go.
I mean, yeah, any of the big ones I think are a lot of fun. I think the biggest draw these days is probably which distillery gift shop is going to have the coolest thing. Because
or like the unique, you can only
Right.
buy it at this.
Because the
gift shop
process in
thing.
general, the process is pretty much the same. You get to see the vats, you get to see the white dog coming out of the still, and then
you
get to see a
try
rick
it,
house.
right? Don't you usually get to try the white dog and stuff?
You get to go to the rick house. You get to try stuff at the end. So I'd say like maybe find one that you like to start with. I don't know.
You
get bored.
You get bored at it.
I'm just jaded.
You got bored.
I'm just jaded.
Tell us the truth.
Okay, let's get into this real quick before
the nose, man.
I think I already took a sip. So.
Oh, really?
Wow, it's spicy caramel.
I said earlier, it's punchy vanilla cola, dude. It's really good nose, man.
Is that vanilla?
Mm-hmm. That's vanilla for me.
It's almost like
maybe even a
gum.
cherry cola.
I don't know.
Bubblegum.
You get? It's.
I'm not getting a bubblegum note.
I think it's the.
I think I get what you're.
It's like
I get what you're.
It's the floral component,
Yeah. I see. I see
where
you're getting.
There's a lot going on.
The nose is amazing, really complex.
Oh man!
So yeah, I'm going in.
Wow, it's pretty spicy actually. Taste the proof a little bit, but finishes.
Taste the proof, but dude, rich, oily.
Yes.
Wow. I'm getting everything that I got in the nose, and then some because I'm getting more. So I'm getting like the vanilla cola still, or cherry cola even. Spiciness is coming up. Yeah.
It's weird. The spiciness is like at the front of the palate, and back here it's none of that.
I was gonna say the finish almost
is like oily.
It gets too oily, but then that's it too. I'm not getting much flavor.
A little bit of caramel. It is oily. That's really interesting. It's pretty tasty. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute as well.
This is good though.
That is
this is the best one of the night, man. Woo!
Here Ray's got some feedback. Buffalo Trace, Bardstown are musts. All right, Hattori Hanzo says, I think the regular Four Roses small batch is underrated. Is it the most underrated for the money? That's a hard question to answer on the fly. I think it's underrated too. I enjoy that.
Is it the most underrated for the money?
That's hard to say. Yeah.
Sorry, Hattori Hanzo. I don't think I have an answer.
Here's a good question. Mark H asks,
most underrated.
Four Roses single barrel strength versus Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. I've probably tried more of the Four Roses.
Totally.
As opposed to just a couple of the Jack Daniel's ones. I really like the Jack Daniel's picks. I mean, I think they're excellent. It's a little bit of a different flavor profile.
It's a different experience.
If
I had to pick one, I'd probably obviously pick Four Roses.
You get more variation.
Because you get,
But I don't think you can go... I mean, I actually think in some ways the Jack Daniel's is a little nicer because they're a little easier to find and they're a little cheaper.
Cheaper. Price for sure. So from a price point of view...
Yeah, but you don't have that experience of digging through and finding the different recipes and all that stuff.
If you can get this,
so probably I'd give the edge to Four Roses as well a little bit, but nothing to complain about with the Jack Daniel's picks. All right, I think I'm totally not caught up, but I'm trying to make sure. So Vortex already forgot. This is OESQ. Yeah, it threw me off too when I was going to the store to get it because I was like, wait, I already have an
it's the OESQ, which they say is the floral, rose petal, and acacia. Banana, refreshing, medium. I'm not getting banana.
I'm not getting banana either. The Four Roses is very dark. This is, like I said, I mean,
look at this.
I put it up on my shelf next to all the other picks, and it's definitely the darkest, highest proof one I've had. So
it does look like cola.
Yeah. All right. I am still a little bit behind, but I think I got most of the key questions answered. So, Jules, do you feel like cracking into some more of Dillon's stash?
Of course, always. That's what I'm here for, man.
So should we go bourbon?
Do we got a green light on some?
Or should we go to like some of the weird stuff he's got?
I've been curious about the Resilient.
Well, maybe we should.
Should we crack that open already? Or should we save that for when he's here?
No, I'll grab two things and we'll see what the community wants.
All right. It is Friday night. Might as well start pounding. Dude, we're only 3 back, man. We need some more.
Yeah, I mean, usually we get to like how many
at this point, yeah.
So I already know what the answer is going to be.
Well, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, we did mention this earlier. This is the B521 Elijah Craig. So yeah, look how much darker that.
For real.
It's a thicker bottle.
You can still kind of tell.
Yeah,
you can still tell.
And then we got a Resilient 16-year-old Dickel. Is it Dickel? I think it's Dickel. It's Tennessee. Non-chill filter.
Oh, it is Tennessee?
It is Tennessee. So you guys let us know.
You let us know or watch. We'll end up doing both.
You never know.
It's Friday night, man.
Never know. Why not both?
I guess I might go back to this.
Let's go back to the Glen Fohdry while people are bombing the comments with what we should drink next. It's like a choose your own adventure.
It is.
It's kind of an unremarkable nose, but it's good.
It's not. Yeah.
It's
mild, dude.
Very
it's
inoffensive.
Mild,
it's very inoffensive.
It's mild. That's inoffensive.
It's almost too mellow, It's still really good, though. And even after having it after the 4 Roses, it's still really good.
Yeah.
And I think that if you spend what I spent on this, 160 buff?
160 buff.
160 bucks. I just read somebody's comment that said, go puff. That's why that happened.
Some cacti.
My brain can't keep things.
Can't compute.
160 bucks. I think it's a nice one to have on the shelf. It's a good looking bottle. It's 29.
It is something to brag about. It's 29 years old.
I could see this bottle opening up over time too. Now that the neck pours out.
Yeah.
We'll probably review this in the Ultimate Spirits competition, maybe in a few weeks, maybe in a few months. I don't know when we'll get to it, but
at least give it time to open up. So
yeah. I mean, we poured the neck pour and we'll let it sit for a little while and come back to it. I think it'll be a pretty interesting one. I don't know how it will score. I was trying to think how I would score it because there's not a lot wrong with it.
No, not
but it's
at all.
Almost like a paint by numbers.
I think where this will really
scotch.
hurt mostly, I guess the great debate as usual will end up being value. Because the price point, the age is a great value.
I agree.
For the
I think
age.
it would suffer more
for
on
the
uniqueness.
experience, what you're getting.
Uniqueness
it's
suffers.
Not. It's not a $160 experience.
That's not one of our categories.
I know, but that's why I'm going to modify the category.
Kobayashi.
I'll Kobayashi.
All right, let's see. People saying Elijah Craig and mix that Old Fitz or Eagle Rare and Dillon's George T.
Dillon's George T.
B521 first, and then the Dickel says Ernie.
That's probably what will happen.
That's probably what we're going to do, yeah.
Wait, what is this ABV? So this was
B521, Elijah Craig, both, Craig, why not both? Weird stuff, yeah. There's some other weird stuff, but I think it's in the other room, in the dungeon. There's some interesting random bottles of scotch over there too that we could grab, but start pounding B521. All right.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Go puff some cacti.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. But dude, I think it's Elijah, man.
Yeah, we'll do
at least Elijah first for sure.
So D Brown says, "You curious about Old Armagnac?" Definitely. Definitely. Dillon has some Armagnac ready for us to do a review. So we do want to start mixing that in. We got to do some more cognac because we've done only a couple. Well, I don't even think we've released.
Oh, we haven't released? Oops.
We did the old Hennessy.
Right.
And then we've done the regular Hennessy, but I don't think that one's been released yet.
Still in the vault.
And the thing is, we have a lot of other cognac to do. We just need to get around to doing it. So Yeah. All right. So, Fanatical Jim says, "Do you guys do any Japanese whiskey? Any Rex?" Yeah, we do a lot. Check out our page. We've done reviews of a handful of them. We did a drink through of Suntory. Did we do a Nika? Yeah, we did a Nika drink through. We recently did a head-to-head between the Nika Target Through 17 and the Hibiki 17, which was a really fun blind to do.
Yeah.
We've got some reviews of other ones coming up as well. We did Kaio, which is like Japanese whiskey. That was one of our very first reviews. I think it was one where it was like Dillon was patched in.
Oh, yeah.
We did a couple of those during lockdown.
And also Hibiki 21 is like on our leaderboard.
We haven't released that yet.
Oh, shit.
That's the second time in a row you've done this.
Oops. Okay,
just
only
forget what you just heard.
Yeah. Okay. Scratch that, rewind.
See, now that's going to sit in the vault until everybody forgets.
Jeez.
Good job. Nando says, when did you record the Chivas review? We probably recorded that last year sometime.
Chivas?
Yeah, I think it was. No, it might have been early this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe January. It was either January or March, I think. What? What's so funny?
The leaderboard. It's hilarious.
Seriously, dude. I can't. I mean, it would have been the fact that you've done that twice now.
No. Terrible.
Oh, somebody's welcome to Curiosity Program.
Yeah,
Jeff
Perkins.
Nice. See, I don't get those on here.
I know, it wasn't loading. Well, the chat stopped loading for me. That's why I just refreshed it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that's a downside of this software. Is that I can't
it seems like there's
stuff.
A disconnect.
So you got to let me know when those happen. But yeah, Jeff, thanks for joining.
Yeah, Jeff, thank you.
That is our membership program.
Right.
Again, you get exclusive.
So it does help us out.
You get exclusive content with that. You get to see behind the scenes stuff sometimes, and
early releases to vids.
Early releases of pretty much everything now, at least a day in advance. Sometimes more.
We might stretch that, yeah.
And then with all of our new reviews we're filming, we're always filming some sort of a bonus video, usually a comparison, a taste off, as we're calling it.
Call it taste off. So if you haven't subscribed to that,
so when we end up reviewing this, we'll probably do a taste off versus B520. I don't know.
That goes only to members.
Yep, and it's a great way to support the channel. So, all right, I'm gonna crack open this Elijah Craig. And we'll see how it's.
I think I might go back to the Rebel real quick.
I'm gonna finish my Glen Fohdry because I want to clear some glasses. It's like OCD. It's like I need to move one of them off. Yeah, kind of unremarkable, but good. There's nothing There's nothing bad about this.
No, not at all.
If you didn't know, if you drank,
if I didn't know how much it costs.
If you drank this blind, you'd be like, hey, that's...
But it also doesn't taste like, well, I don't know. I can't say it doesn't taste like a 29 or something. Yeah. I just don't know what that even means.
I feel like it's missing something.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking. I know what you're saying.
It's just, it's not delivering this experience that I thought we'd be getting.
Yeah, that's true. And as much as they hype it at Total Wine, maybe I kind of was expecting a little more. Maybe that was my bad.
It is in the case. They make it feel really special.
Well, the funny thing was I went to 2 different Total Wines, and it was in the case at one of them.
Yeah.
And then the other one, it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's not
Maybe
a lot of
they know better.
Oh, hey, Jose with a super chat.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much. Drinking some Old Forester 1915. Half 1920, half 1910. Salute, amigo. Salute to you.
Salute.
That is a good blend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. But now it's time to get into Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
B521.
I am I'm excited that they're doing barrel picks of the Barrel Proof now.
We do. We're getting up there.
Should be interesting.
So this is 118.
So this is, controversial because it's very low proof, right, as Dillon would put it. 59.1%, 118.2. Why is that a problem? I don't know. If it tastes good, who cares, right?
It's Dillon.
Dillon will probably complain. We can do a close-up of the bottle here. So you can see that. Yeah, we got to fix the resolution on this. I don't know how we're going to do that.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah, but...
hopefully we're able to read that.
Okay.
Yeah, and sorry, folks. Just if you are tuning in, we mentioned because we're using new software for the stream, so testing stuff out.
Testing it out. So far, it's pretty good, but it doesn't show. So the other thing that I don't like,
high resolution on that second camera.
The second camera, we can't get the good resolution, and I can't tell when members are commenting. So on the other software we used before, the StreamYard, it would highlight if you're a member of Curiosity Private.
Yeah, I know. And now you can't really tell.
And now I remember names here and there, but then the other thing is too, when people join Curiosity Private, it pops up something. You guys probably saw it on
you see it
on the regular stream, but on this software, it's not showing up. So,
hey, you know how it goes.
Yep,
with our tech.
I want the perfect solution.
I'm waiting for something else to go wrong during this live.
Don't say stuff like that.
I probably jinxed this already.
Definitely, yeah. All right, B521, still a 12-year-old bourbon. That is true. 118 proof. Now, I have nothing against that. I mean, there are times I've had Elijah Craig barrel proofs that I thought they could have used some dilution. Controversial. Dillon would slap me if you were here, but
it's only controversial for Dillon.
Oh, I like that nose. Well, it's still pretty punchy nose. I get more ethanol on the nose than I did from the Four Roses.
Yeah, I'm getting more ethanol on this.
It's bolder than the Four Roses, too. The Four Roses is a little more delicate. Great nose.
But I am getting like the some floral.
I'm getting a lot of caramel, burnt caramel. Vanilla.
Fruit. I'm getting peach.
I can't pick out any fruit.
Really? I'm getting it.
Everything smells like caramel to me. Yeah, vanilla caramel. Maybe a little bit of cola.
No, man, it's a good nose.
Yeah, delicious nose. Let's check the palate.
Going in.
Palate is great. The finish is gone to me.
There's no finish.
There's no finish. Let me give it a second sip.
It's like it disappeared so quick.
Let me get the second sip.
What happened?
Okay, second sip is a little bit better, but there's still it fades really quick. It's good. Like the flavors are good.
Yeah.
I enjoy what's left on the finish, but there's not a lot. Like it's a lot bolder in the mid palate.
Yeah.
And
not even front for me.
Yeah, front. You get the spice.
Mid, it's already trailing off.
Interesting.
I get a lot of the caramel notes. I'm getting a lot of stewed fruit actually on this. Yeah. A bit jammy. Some peanut butter.
I like it.
And then gone. It just disappears so fast.
I actually think in a lot of ways it's a more approachable Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Because it doesn't linger.
Because of that. So I think if you're newer to bourbon and you try this is
maybe this is the one to go to.
This is like a good gateway to cask strength whiskey. But if you're
not hit you at all.
If you're a seasoned whiskey drinker, especially a bourbon drinker that loves high proof,
it fades too fast.
Yeah, you're gonna feel a little bit let down.
Yeah.
I get that.
But that was our initial gut reaction.
I think it delivers on the flavor, on the palate.
But it's so fast.
I agree. But again, if you're scoring this, you're gonna dock it on finish. But the palate's
finish,
great.
Yeah, because complexity is there, balance is there. You're right. It'd mostly be on the finish.
The finish is stocked. The weakest thing about it.
Yeah.
Everything else would be fine. I mean, I think it holds its own.
Though.
It's pretty unique.
It is unique.
I think it's actually pretty unique. What I would also say is if for some reason you're somebody that doesn't like Elijah Craig barrel proof, try this one because maybe you'll like this one. It's
true.
It is.
I think you did.
There's just
you
no
did
finish.
No,
right.
dude. There's nothing. It's gone.
It could fade into the background.
And from that's why. Like even from a uniqueness point of view, that's where I might even dock it because it's like not enough. It's there.
There's still flavor on it.
It's all the front though. It's all the front of the palate.
Yeah. I still
There's nothing left.
All right, I don't know. Let's see what the
This
questions
just
are.
fades. You guys gotta let us know, man, if you've tried this.
Okay, here Tibbs has the question of the hour, which is how's the Four Roses compared? So let's again, this Four Roses has been sitting for a minute, so
True.
You need to label your Four Roses?
I might need to, because I'm gonna forget as soon as I drink.
Okay. Let's see.
I think it's Four Roses hands down. You know why? Because you're gonna nurse this.
I mean, there's a massive finish
tease
on
out
this.
so much.
The interesting thing is having them side by side highlights the floral stuff. You're almost getting like a pine of the Four Roses.
Oh my God!
You get that?
You hit it right on the
pine. It's like pine needles, almost.
Which I was not getting before.
I know.
I don't know what happened,
but it's almost better.
Wow, this I think is a great palate resetter.
Yeah, this should be actually a really good warm up.
Yeah,
you know, it sets the baseline.
Holy moly,
your palate set. You didn't mess up anything.
Yeah,
the finish isn't going to carry over.
The finish does not carry over. Yeah. Does not affect you for the next drink.
Okay, maybe we found the use
utility.
Of this utilitarian whiskey is Dillon. Dillon would love that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, pine up the wazoo, dude. You're in a forest.
Yeah.
Holy moly, which I was not getting before at all.
So, all right. Stout cask Elijah Craig in Kentucky, Ken says. Don't know anything about that. Looks like it's a distillery only thing. Getting some feedback there. Yeah. What is stewed fruit? That's the $1 million question. We'll let Dillon explain it sometime. But basically, so if you take a fruit flavor, right?
Exactly.
Imagine like a peach, right?
Is the most common.
There's a whole range of peach flavors. There's candy peach, which is like an artificial peach flavor. You'll get that.
Or just fresh peach.
I'd start with artificial.
But yeah, artificial.
Then I'd go to fresh.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
and then I would go to cooked.
Yeah.
And then I would go to stewed. So it's like the longer you cook it,
the longer it's been cooking.
The longer it's been cooking, the
right
more
before it turns
flavors
into jam,
will concentrate. And if you get all the way to jam, then it's like super concentrated. So it's usually just a way to refer to how intense and rich the fruit flavors are.
Right.
Because if it's really bright, you usually speak of that as like a fresher fruit flavor. And it's just Dillon's favorite word. Stewed fruit, stone fruit. Well, those are different things, but yeah. As a fellow proof hoe who loves Old Forester 1920, I really love Old Forester 1910. I really like 1910 better. I might like it better. I don't know. I'd have to try them side by side.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember which one I would prefer.
I always find 1920 to be a little bit too much oak for me.
Too tannic.
A little bit too tannic for me. But I don't get that with 1910. I really like the 1910.
But see, that's why I like our blinds, because then it helps me you know what? This is what exactly.
All right, Caesar, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Have a good weekend.
Oh, he's out? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Like what?
There's a fight tomorrow, the McGregor.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Euro final on Sunday. England versus Italy. Should be a good one.
That should be good.
I'm sure there's a ton of baseball.
I want to watch Copa America. It's Brazil, dude. Come on. Versus Argentina.
It would be good.
Messi. Come on. Neymar.
So
that's
Jeff
the highlight.
Nails it here as well. Even a subpart ECPB is a great pour. Yeah. Good point. Lando has a good point as well, which is coming off of the Four Roses. That's why we might think the finish is lacking.
Totally. I mean, it's going to get influenced, but I don't know, man. It just drops so much. Okay, so I just had the Four Roses. I'm going to go back to the Elijah, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Hattori Hanzo says, I think you all have justified my avoidance of this ECPB offering. I will save my money for the C batch this year, which is usually the hitter. When are you going back?
It's the same. Although I'm getting more like peanut butter, which I wasn't getting. It's coming out more.
It's still, the finish drops off.
But the finish
really
is just gone. And again, it's mostly on the front.
The flavors are good.
They're
normal.
I'm picking out different stuff, on the second drink.
Yeah. I would say, I'd say if you can find it right at MSRP, it wouldn't be. I don't think you'd feel let down, but I wouldn't.
I'd avoid it.
Wait for
the C.
Maybe we'll do them blind. Maybe we'll do them blind, and then
yes,
you can eat your
because
words.
then I'll eat crow. Oh man, something though is like really candied. I forgot.
Tabiz has a question. Can you explain where the word dram came from, or why is the juice called dram? So, the dram is actually the drink. I think the size of the drink.
Of it?
It's like an old style. Oh, here Vortex got us covered, I think.
Oh.
Refers more to the size of the glass more than the whiskey itself. Yeah. So a dram is like, I'll have a glass of whiskey, but it's there's probably like an old style measurement called a dram that is a specific amount. It's probably close to like 1.5 ounces or something.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an exact number.
But yeah. So Michael Jonas says, have you heard about the new Old Forester birthday bourbon? Proof and age both got a bump this year. Yeah, I did see that they're back to 12 years.
12 years, right?
Which is nice to see.
I did see that too.
I didn't actually notice the proof, but that's good as well. So, fantastic. So yeah, Lando says, I think it's Scottish speak for a pour of whiskey. Yeah, maybe that's a little more accurate. Pour. I don't know. I'll have to Google that.
I did one time, like a long time ago, and then forgot, actually.
It sounds like it could
And then
be.
every now and then I use it as, hey, yeah, this is a pour. I use it in that reference, really.
Yeah. A pour or like a small glass of.
Right.
Yeah. It just reminds me of that Archer. He's like, Barry, what's a gill?
Yeah. That was a good show, man.
Is it still? Are they still going?
I don't think it's on anymore.
So I'm going to go back to the Rebel. I still got my Rebel here.
Something, though, I can't remember which, was like really candy flavored.
All right. Michael Jonas says proof is up to 108 from 98. Yeah. Nice. So what was it? Last year's was like a 9-year, right? It's like the youngest one ever.
It was the youngest, I remember.
Yeah, and I know they've been playing with that proof. Yeah. Are we still doing phrasing? Exactly. Nice. Did I click on the wrong thing?
I think the candy, though, is coming from that Rebel. Yeah, it's still like the caramel candy, man. Werther's original, dude.
Oh, proof is up to 104, not 108. Correction. Oh, so pharmacist, Mark H. Pharmacist here, a dram is approximately a teaspoon.
Oh.
Don't know how it relates to whiskey. Okay. That could be
a teaspoon, that's it?
Well, somebody else commented earlier that it's less than an ounce, a dram.
Oh, yeah, which I guess that would be a
teaspoon. Is really small.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then somebody else is saying a dram is 1.5 ounces, which is a shot, right? So.
You know, it's funny. I was saying at the aroma like something's really candied. I just finished a Rebel, and it's, I think, really coming from my Bud Light strawberry lemonade seltzer.
I hit mine. Mine's down here.
It's like, oh, it's just right here. No wonder.
All right, I was supposed to go back into my Rebel. Let me try this. This is the worst thing on the table right now, but it's not horrible.
It's not horrible. None of these are horrible. None of these are horrible.
I mean,
but you know, we're drinking all these.
Actually,
like, there's going to be one that's a standout.
You know what I have here is I've got the A121. This is what I had before we started the stream. And it's just been sitting here, so I should
compare.
This is
should we make you do it blind?
Okay.
Did you already finish your Elijah?
No, it's right here.
All right.
So wait, this is a Whistle Pig glass.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that on there. So that's the A121. I'll put a sticker on it.
Yeah.
No, don't actually. So then I can't tell.
Oh yeah, so you can't tell.
And I still have the blindfolds.
Yes, that Dillon curated for us.
It's kind of creepy that he leaves blindfolds on the set.
He left a packet of them, and apparently they've been here for like a year. We didn't even know.
Yeah, but that A121 has been sitting. I think that's what I put. Let me double check.
Are you sure? Yeah, make sure.
Whatever this is. Yeah.
All right.
It was A121. I'm pretty sure.
Let's find out. Here we go, guys.
I might taste it and be like,
so, if you're just joining us blind of A121 and B521.
I can't see anything.
Can't see?
Can't see anything.
You sure?
My eyes are closed anyway, so I have no interest in cheating. I want to just know which one I like better.
Yeah, me too. So do we. We all want to.
All right. You're going to have to do this too, right?
No. Of course.
All right.
All right.
Small them both at the same time?
Sure. That's my move, dude.
This is A121. I think.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
So any noticeable differences, like say with the nose?
This was a better nose. This was a more intense nose. It was brighter, punchier. This one a little weaker. On the palate, that first
That
taste,
should be the giveaway.
that's what I thought.
The palate,
I think
right?
I think I can. Well, the nose, I think I could smell the proof in this a little bit higher, but that can be deceiving. On the palate,
like the finish should be the giveaway.
Yeah, this dropped off pretty quick. This one seemed to last, but let me do them in the opposite order and see if I'm.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? He's on the wrong track.
I need some water. That's the problem. Are these empty?
They're no. One of them, the one on your left, still has some, but yeah, the one on the right is empty.
See, I need a little more. That's the problem.
And I can't refill it because I think it would be
Obvious.
Giveaway.
Why?
Because if I leave, then you know which bottle I'm getting. And then if I don't leave, you know which bottles.
Oh, this is empty.
Yeah. Well, so there you go. Time's up.
I can't tell.
Now you can't tell?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I think this is higher proof, and this had a better finish to me, I think.
The finish should be the giveaway.
This is the B.
You got it right, dude. Stick with your gut reaction, man. You immediately said this. Yeah, but you immediately said like that had the better finish than this. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought I said the opposite.
No.
I don't know. The problem, I mean, I always think like if you're doing a blind between 120, 130 proof stuff, like
it's so high that
I needed to
to
cleanse my palate badly.
So I guess it was a bust.
Well,
because I'm pretty sure, and the guys, the community.
No. I thought this had the worst finish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the better one. Sorry.
And this smelled proofier on the nose.
Wow.
I don't think it smelled better.
Wow, dude.
So here's the problem with blinds, right? Is that the finish from this one affects.
It's going to wash it. It's going to wash it out for you. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to tell until you actually did a reset. Yeah,
that was completely useless. What did we learn? That completely blind with
you couldn't tell.
So
actually, that promotes this though.
It kind of does.
You know what I mean? That promotes like from our reaction to this.
But I want to do this again with a proper pour at some point. Great. This is, again, great television for the community.
Hopefully they enjoyed it.
I think everybody's still talking about a dram anyway. Yeah, I need to try it with a fresh pour of 121. I did this a few times, and they're very different. A123 is fruit heavy. The B521 is soft raisin. Yet the palates were definitely different.
I'm just surprised you couldn't tell immediately with the finish, though.
Well, that was the interesting thing.
Because
it's like I tried this one first.
Yeah.
And then I think I tried the B. Sorry, I tried the A first, and I tried the B too quickly after it. So I feel like it actually enhanced the B. So maybe that's the bombshells that they do them A, B, and C to drink them in that order. Because the finish from A will make it.
That's why C's really good every time.
All right, let's catch up on chat here.
We're going to have a lot of catch up
50 Shades of Curious. With the
that might be the comment of the evening, man.
Yeah, palate cleanser, people are mentioning. Ernie says, it must be nice to have blindfolds. I have to use a paper bag. So Joshua Lowe's schooling us here. The reason it applied to whiskey is the UK used dram as the unit of measurement before the metric system took over. Equals 1/8 of an ounce in fluid ounces. So very small pour. Oh, we had a super chat we missed here. Patrick Fulmer.
What? Oh, Patrick,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
A dram is 1/8 of an ounce.
Who's that? Oh, Josh Lowe?
3.7 milliliters. Dram is also slang for a small pour. Yeah. So I think these days we use that. The whiskey tube. I
use it in that context.
And whiskey drinkers, they tend to mean like a small pour of whiskey.
And it's funny. I think the first time I heard that term was from Ralphie. From way back.
Maybe. I mean, I know he uses it pretty much exclusively.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe Mr. Dillon has other uses for the blindfolds.
You know it, dude. Seriously, there's a pack of there's 50 of them.
Yeah,
it's somewhere.
He brought this.
That's
and this is and like Jules and I were here the other day. We're like, what is this? Like, what is this?
Blindfolds.
And we open them up, and it's like they're blindfolds. And I don't know why he bought them in bulk. So we have a lot of questions for Dillon, guys. I mean,
he does live in a.
It would be an easy thing to make up, but we're not making it up.
And he does live in a dungeon, so you know where the mind goes in a dungeon.
Bud Light, I might have to unsubscribe. Yes,
you can blame Dillon for that one, dude.
Oh man!
But just in case you missed that reference, this is what Dillon brought for us to kickstart the evening.
Yeah,
Bud Light, seltzer, lemonade. It's basically a sugar bomb.
So Tay-Biz says maybe the bourbon world uses the word for slang at this point. I've heard it used in different contexts, almost like saying "man, she's bad," but really mean "man, she's fine." It's like bad being good.
Bad being good. Mike bad.
So I think, how was the finish on that seltzer? Yeah, no, not good.
Sugar bomb.
All right, I think we actually caught up a little bit. All right, Cheech is in the house. Cheers.
Yay.
Is the Resilience bourbon or Tennessee whiskey? It is bourbon.
Yeah.
So let's get into that. That'll be our final pour, maybe.
All right.
Or maybe the final pour should be this Larceny B521.
Oh,
I don't know. What do you guys think? We have to crack. We've been trying to crack.
That's why I mentioned it.
So bombshell on the Elijah Craig is that maybe you just need to drink
tell the difference.
Oh no, I could tell there was a difference.
You just couldn't distinguish.
I ran out of water. That was my problem. But who needs water when you have bourbon?
More dram.
We learned that Dillon likes blindfolds. All right, before people make us drink the Larceny, let's try this Resilient. Do we need some glasses? I can rinse out mine.
Yeah.
I got to grab some water. I'll let you open that while I get some water.
Sounds good.
Got to entertain the people.
The people. Oh, yeah, I won't be able to actually switch my camera angle for us. Oh, wow. All right, so this was, what is this?
Right,
52.3 ABV. Yeah, I need a knife for that.
I got the biggest blade possible.
We should have a knife on this side. Yeah, I was just thinking, we should have a knife on this side, too.
I think he keeps it on his person.
Probably.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
That didn't work. Okay, note to Resilient. Make a pull tab.
Look, that's the test, man. Everyone needs to carry a knife.
I can't pass this kind of test. All right, let me rinse out a glass. You have a clean glass already?
Yeah.
You didn't wash that.
Yeah. It's good to go, man.
See, I like to use
what
paper.
What did it have in there? It had Rebel.
Yeah, you should rinse that more thoroughly, man. That Rebel's going to taint the Dickel. Okay, so Resilient, guys. 16-year-old straight bourbon whiskey. This is a single barrel, 16 years old. Number 4 char. It is the Dickel 84% corn, 8% rye, 8% barley. Uncut at 104.6 proof, 52.3% alcohol, 53-gallon newly charred oak barrels, non-chill filtered, distilled in Tennessee, and bottled by BC merchants in Pembroke, Kentucky. I have never had this.
Me too. Resilient.
Dillon brought, sprayed bourbon all over the place.
How much did he pay for this as well?
I don't know.
What was it, 16?
It is Resilient 16, but there's like 3 other ones we have here that are 16. Let me grab the others.
Let's see. Looks like prices might be around the 110 to 120 range.
So they're all straight bourbon.
Yeah.
And what's the difference? These are just different barrels. Why did he buy these?
Maybe a drink through?
These are both 107 proof. This is 104.
Yeah, they're just different barrels.
So I guess he just he found them on special or something. But they are different barrels. So this is
16-year.
What the heck is the difference between these?
Well, I guess even as low as $100 looks like for that one.
For 16-year-old Dickel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, maybe somebody in chat knows a little more. Again, hey, that's the joy of these lives is we don't do any homework. We just come here, we crack open bottles, and we give you some
drink away
reactions. This is reactions. That's a popular thing on the internet.
Yeah.
Reaction videos. This is basically like
we gotta be more meta, though. We gotta react to our own reactions.
2-hour stream of reactions. That's what you guys get here.
Happy Friday.
Cheers. See, I cleaned my nose. Look how dirty your glasses
are. First. No, I wiped it down.
You're the OCD one, man.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say it doesn't smell as bad as I was expecting.
It's a weird.
Okay, well, look, in general, I'm not the biggest fan of Dickel.
There's a funk to that.
There's the Flintstone vitamins flavor profile that they're famous for. That being said,
10 million strong and growing.
I've had some sourced stuff that is Dickel that I thought was okay, especially like the higher proof older stuff. I think Jules is legitimately
doing to my nose
having an allergic reaction to this stuff. Dickel blindfold bourbon. Yeah, Hattori Hanzo hit it. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking of. Some of the barrel stuff that was decent. Not necessarily my favorite still, but decent.
There's that word again.
Not half bad.
Oh, God.
I love that. I'm gonna keep using that.
I'll make a T-shirt of that.
Right. Actually, this has got a lot of brown sugar. A lot of ethanol.
A lot of ethanol.
I mean,
that's what I was mostly reacting to.
Lower proof than the last two we drank.
Some more.
But wow, it punches, man.
Yeah.
But actually, a lot of sweetness. I'm getting like a bright sugar. Getting some caramel, maybe a little bit of banana in there. It's actually, I actually like this nose. I'm going on record. I like this nose.
I think Dillon would love this nose too. You know what it is? It's like the smell of like mashed bananas. And then,
but you doused it in caramel and sugar. I mean, like it's sweet. It's a sweet nose.
Yeah. But it's not like flambe though. You know what I mean? It's like just on top of
like bright.
Yeah.
Not like heavy char.
Heavy char.
All right. I'm going to go in.
Going in.
Cheers, guys. Happy Friday. That's Dickel. Oh, it's oaky.
Really oaky.
Really oaky.
Tannic.
Wow, very oaky.
Drying. It's dry, dude. It's drying out my throat. Finish. It's okay. But
finish is better than the palate almost.
I was going to say, I think it's better than the palate.
It hasn't dried my mouth out. I don't know.
I'll
take a second sip. As I take a sip of water. I'd say if you like oaky, this is.
But it's like what happened to the banana.
Yeah, it's different than those.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I still get sweet.
It's sweet.
On the front
it's
of the
still
palate.
Sweet. It's a lot of brown sugar. A lot of brown sugar, caramel. But like the banana's gone.
I mean, there's a lot of flavor in it, but it's kind of all over the place.
It's all over the place, but it doesn't feel unbalanced. Because I'm getting like peanut. I'm getting a lot of the caramel.
I think it is a little
Unbalanced.
I think it's a little unbalanced.
Oaky,
it's a little
too much oak
chaotic.
still.
It's a little chaotic.
Chaotic is yeah.
And like it doesn't follow
word.
like this flow. It's like, oh, here's some sugar. Okay, now it's gone.
Yeah, it does.
Here's some oak. Okay, now it's gone. Now here's some fruit. It's like it's just
it's more chaos.
But
they arrive, and when they do, I mean, they're there.
But there's a lot of flavor.
Yeah,
and I'd say if you like oak, if you like those tannic older things, this is pretty tasty. You don't think so? I wouldn't spend $100 on it personally.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, I'm looking at that price tag.
Yeah,
well, like, if it's at the 115
So
range.
somebody brought up the barrel or barrel, whatever the misspelled barrel stuff, as I like to call it. And of those that I've had, I actually like this better. Because I had like the batch 11 the other day, which was one of the award-winning ones. And it doesn't have as much depth as this. This has like, that might have been a little bit better balanced. This is a little more exciting, if that makes sense.
It does, because I mean, if you enjoy the chaos, like
this would actually be an interesting one to have with a little dilution. I think with a piece of ice, sipping on this could be pretty interesting. Yeah. Like it might mellow it out a little bit. So interesting. Woo. That's my descriptor for the day.
Interesting and not bad.
Let's catch up on chat here before we decide whether or not we're going to close things out with that.
I think we might have to. Oh.
All right. Wow, dude, I'm way
really
behind.
Yeah,
Sorry,
me too.
guys.
I'm really behind.
Dickel blindfold bourbon. I remember seeing that, so I think this is where we are. All right. Oh, Bubble Bath Bourbon's in the house.
Hey.
Ken O says Dickel is artificial orange cough syrup and vitamins. Yeah. This doesn't taste anything like that. No. I don't get that thing that I usually don't like with Dickel from this. This is just...
I was mostly getting on the nose.
It's almost like over-oaked Dickel. But it covers up the other stuff that I don't like about it.
Like the medicinal aspect, yeah.
Hattori Hanzo says ADHD's review of the Dickel Tabasco may be an all-timer for Matt.
Whoa.
I'll have to check that out.
Me too.
I saw that pop up. I have not watched it yet, though. I haven't tried that Tabasco stuff either. I have not had the Dickel number 8. There's a lot of Dickel stuff that I haven't had, so. Cheech, helping out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Show some love. It helps the channel to be recommended to others on YouTube. Yes, thank you, Cheech.
Thank you.
Help.
Forget to remind. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe button? Yeah.
Subscribe.
It's a button. All right. Mike Stahl says, how is Cheech not a wrench? Yeah, we should make Cheech a wrench. I don't know if I can do that from... You might be able to do it from over on the real thing. Side? I'm using the Restream thing here. But Mike Stahl also... Livewire. Check it out. Am I right? Am I?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Is that what the link is?
I'm an hour and 50 in.
Oh my God.
I'm screwed up here.
I'm feeling something.
Cheech again. So if you're not subscribed, thank you.
Yeah.
Jules is trying to figure out how to make you a wrench.
Where is that button? Who knows?
It's going to take him the rest of the night. All right. Is it safe to assume that there will be no Dickel drink through? I don't know. I'm not opposed to that. I think it would be interesting to try a bunch of different sourced Dickel stuff, maybe.
Right.
Because, I mean, some of the Bardstown stuff, the finished stuff is like the Pfeiffer Pavitt one that we had. Like, that's pretty interesting. It doesn't taste like Dickel.
Do we have that? I don't remember.
But then it's like, what's the point? Like, it doesn't taste like Dickel. Like, all right. Robotic is in the house. Or Robotic, or Rob Zero Tick. Nobody's sure.
Oh, man.
So Mike says that Cheech is more effective with a wrench. So you have to figure out how to make a wrench.
Is it like I can just...
Oh, Dillon is a wrench, and Dillon is in the house. Why is...
Oh, Dillon is in the house.
What is going on?
Is it something that I just...
Oh, Bell Mead drink through would be fun. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be a good one. Yeah, good with ice. A glowing review, exactly.
Cheech.
I would qualify that. I'd say if you love oaky stuff, try it. And if you get gifted the bottle and you don't like it, then try it with ice. David says, check out my super chat if you can.
All right, Cheech, check it out. I think I did it right.
Did I miss another super chat by Tay-Biz, or is that the Dram one and I was just that far behind?
I think we missed it, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, sorry, man. I got it here.
Seriously.
I would love for you guys to do an Ultimate Spirits competition of Monkey Shoulder. Monkey Shoulder, wow. I don't know why I couldn't say that.
Tay-Biz, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. We will absolutely add that to the list. Dillon might even have a bottle of that. You have a bottle of that.
I have one too, yeah.
So
we have like 3 of them here.
We'll work that in. But if we don't remember, type it in a comment.
Yeah, to push us.
Type it in a comment on a video or even on this video.
Yeah.
Because then I'll come back to it and I'll make sure it gets on the list. But hey, thanks again for the super chat, man. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Thank you.
Amazing. Sorry we missed that one. We were busy arguing, I think.
Terrible.
All right, let me see if I can catch back up here.
So, Cheech, check it out. I think I gave you the wrench.
That sounds...
Oh, yeah. I think he got it.
Nice.
Test my wrench.
Now you have to take away the wrench. Dillon is in the house. All right.
Oh, Dillon did buy 3 of those, Dickel.
We're going for the monkey shoulder. Okay. And Hattori Hanzo says you should taste the Larceny for science.
No, man, you gotta co-N. Dillon is smoking a cigar.
Wait, am I that far back?
Yeah, I think you are that far back.
Okay, so Dillon is drinking the 71 batch 71 Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Mike Stahl.
Yeah,
I did figure it out eventually.
We need the help.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think any amount of coaching can really help Jules, but
no.
Keno, here we go. This is the one you're talking about. Keno, Dillon is smoking. Dillon, by the by the way, a cigar. Probably a douchey cohiba. Does that just mean a real Cuban cohiba?
You know it.
Or are the douchey cohibas the fake, like non-Cuban?
Dominican Republic cohibas?
And Cheech, yes. Wrench. So, man,
yeah, far back too.
Yeah, Dillon says, man, I bought 3 for academic purposes. Cheech bringing some alerts here for Live Wire Whiskey. Nice. Mike saw Mr. Whiskey Shits. Fun stream there if you guys want to
totally
watch them hang out, chat all things whiskey and bourbon. Great job of involving people from the community, bringing them on live.
He's great with having guests on.
We're watched a bunch of those.
We're usually terrible at it.
Yeah, it's we're really bad at this stuff. We're bad at logistics, I've realized. Oh, and another super chat. Thank you, Ernie. Man, we're so far behind. Sorry, guys. Super chat. Saw the next Foursquare release is 2009, 12-year-old, and 60% just like the 05, 29.97. Man, you're in the future, dude. 2007, I think you meant. 2008. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, Ernie. Thanks again for being a member. Our first member of Curiosity Private ever.
Thank you. Happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday to you. I did see the release about 2009 and definitely looking forward to that. You know, I think we all were a little, I wouldn't say let down by Shibboleth. It just, I think we had really high expectations for it.
No, we were let down by Shibboleth.
And we were let down.
I mean, come on. Foursquare had been running strong.
Yeah.
And then
it wasn't as good. I have to say that. In my opinion. All right. I think, can we get a straight talk segment?
Yeah, straight talk with Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, that would be interesting. All right, we're welcome to join anytime. Thank you, Mr. Whiskey Shits. That would be good. Usually, I'm not here when I'm watching it, and I'm like sitting on my phone, and I'm like, man, it would be fun to join sometime.
I know.
I might hit you guys
join
up
on your phone.
Maybe I'll do that. It'd be really weird. Okay, so I don't know. I would feel weird. I don't know why.
Really?
I feel like I have to be here.
It's true. You know, I haven't taken really a Zoom call on my phone.
I did once because I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I was like in a restaurant. I'm like, oh, crap. I missed a meeting, so I had to like
zoom in.
Yeah. And it was bad. Okay, I don't want to drink any more of the Resilient.
No, I'm back to the Four Roses, man.
I finished mine. I got my Rebel and... oh, no, I didn't finish my Four Roses.
Killed the Rebel.
I'm going to finish my Four Roses.
I forgot what this was. Oh, this is a Resilient.
Four Roses, man. So good. Mm-hmm. So good. Woo. Oh, Dillon is now Dillon and still thinks Habano's Cohibas warrant their money. What does that tell you? I can't speak because I might be a fan of Cohibas too, but
might be. You are. Whatever. This guy.
So, Whiskey of the Year 2020, guys. Did you know
Democratic.
that? Larceny Barrel Proof.
SF Spirits?
I don't know. You can read it.
You know I like finding out.
I know.
Oh, Whiskey Advocate, dude.
Oh, that's right, because Dillon was talking about how the lady brought the magazine in.
That's right.
While he was
waiting.
I
want this one.
I think Dillon moonlights at working at Total One.
I don't think he moonlights. I think he just sneaks in.
And he pretends
he works at Total One.
He just hangs out helping to
and Venmo.
Part of his circuit. So, Dillon, we're cracking into your bottle here. The B521 Larceny Barrel Proof. Fresh Crack Friday. This is the price that we pay for you guys to entertain and to advise and educate. Just made that up right now.
That's nice, dude.
Put that on a shirt.
It's our charter.
Make it so. So the stats on the B5. Oh, jeez. Sorry.
No, you're not.
I am.
It's to the table. All right. I think we're going to have to fix some labels here.
Yeah, I should.
This is Resilient.
I put my Resilient away. I've got my Rebel left. And this is my Larceny. So the Larceny B521 is 60.5%, 121 proof. And that's about it. You want to do a quick close-up?
Let's do it.
There you go. Woohoo! In the low-resolution glory. That is the new bottle of Larceny. Looks just like all the other barrel proof.
121. Yeah.
All right. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right. Oh, Ernie's joining in. He found one as well this week.
Nice.
Oh, and we had another super chat.
Hey.
Oh, I keep missing these. Sorry, guys.
Sawyer fan Cincy.
Thank you very much for the super chat.
Cheers.
Very much appreciate the support. It means a lot to us.
It does.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tori Hanzo says Foursquare Shibboleth is the Jar Jar Binks of that distillery. That might be a little harsh.
Lisa, that's true.
Don't do that.
No, it's true, man. Some people like Jar Jar.
I like the whole Jar Jar is
My
actually a Sith Lord. Have you seen that stuff? Like that?
Isn't it like
theory?
General Jar Jar or whatever?
He's like a Sith master. Okay, so Larceny B521. Whoa. This would be great to compare to the Rebel.
Cherry bomb, dude. This is a cherry bomb.
Whoa. Yeah, it's way more rich than the Rebel.
Yeah. So you don't need to compare it.
Yeah, I don't.
Just at least on the nose.
It's kind of proofy. I'm getting a lot of ethanol on the nose.
Yeah.
Are you
getting ethanol on it as well. I'm telling you, man. That Resilient screwed up my nostrils.
Yeah, I swear you had a
like
allergic
it's so
reaction
off
to
right
it.
now. Because at one point I was getting like that vitamin E.
Yeah,
it's like, the crushed like vitamin kind of aroma.
That's Dickel, dude.
I know, but that's what it's killing me.
So Fanatical Jim says Sith Binks is canon. See?
Canon? I don't know about that. Although, isn't that the latest Star Wars rumor that Favreau and Filoni want to remove the prequels from canon?
The sequels.
Oh, the sequels. Sorry,
Yeah.
sequels from canon.
And the latest rumor for the Star Wars nerds is that it's going to be a Ezra storyline from Rebels. That it's going to be more focused on him.
Nice.
So,
boom.
I'm okay with that. Whatever they do, I'll watch it.
It's going to be better.
Good nose.
Great nose, dude.
Really good nose. It's
maybe the best nose of the night.
There's still that funk.
It might be the best nose of the night, though.
No, I think the Four Roses.
Yeah, Four Roses is up there.
I always still get a little bit of funk with anything.
It's not that strong
Larceny.
for me. It's not that strong. It's nice. But cherries, dude. I'm getting a lot of cherries. Cherries up front for me. Cherries Jubilee.
It's really good.
Mm.
All right, let's try the palate. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Cinnamon and sugar. This finish is a little bit short.
Honey glazed peanut almost.
Yeah, there's some nutty. There's
a nuttiness.
Oh, Dillon, you're drinking. I thought this is your bottle, man. Did you get two? You probably got two. Ken O says Foursquare 2009 will be out by the end of the summer. Awesome. Looking forward to that one. Robotic says I'm more Star Trek NG and am I Next Generation?
Heck no,
TNG?
Dude. TNG.
What's
You gotta
NG?
watch more of our shows.
Yeah, no, you're definitely not banned. That's all good, man.
Didn't you know?
Speaking of which, so Walking Ears says on the topic of sci-fi, Dutch, have you still been rewatching Star Trek TNG? Yes.
Where you at?
Just
season 3 when it really gets
season
good.
3.
Season 3, season 4.
Yeah. Did we start season 4? I don't remember. I'm either at the very end of season. Yeah, I'm like on episode 20 something of season 3, I think. So yeah, it's good.
Wait, what was the end of that one? Is that the Time Zero stuff?
No, that's end of
5
2
and 6.
is Locutus.
Okay,
or maybe I am on season 4. Maybe that's end of season 3. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm either on season 3 or season 4. But yeah, still watching it. Trying to get a couple episodes in here and there.
It's so good, dude.
Love it.
I did a big rewatch of that like a few years ago. It's
awesome, man.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Timely too, though, man. I mean, it hits the same topics. You know.
So I don't know what's going on with Dillon, but yeah, he says he has
Tio,
and then he has 2.
That's autocorrect for you.
You got it for $45. You got the barrel proof, Larceny barrel proof for $45.
You must have been negotiating.
Where are you shopping?
Negotiating.
I think he's doing more than that.
Yeah.
I think he's like putting money down on the counter and then grabbing the
No, that's why he needs the blindfolds. Is what you're saying.
It's actually a mask. He cuts little holes.
That would fit his face, man. Can't edit that out. Beep.
So Dillon, why don't you give us your notes on this? We both said we got cinnamon.
No, and I was getting more of like.
I still get a grainy. I get frunk on this.
Really?
Yeah, Dillon, give us your notes on this. And anybody else?
No, man, it's like a honey glazed peanut, dude.
There's a lot of sweetness, but I still get a grainy frunk, and the finish is a little bit short. I mean, overall, do you like this better than the Elijah Craig B521? 521?
Yes. And the only knock again is because of the finish, I think.
It's kind of interesting how they fit together like this, you know?
No, they don't.
They don't really.
You gotta raise it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
although you know what, I think I enjoyed the Elijah Craig nose more.
All right, so here's Dillon's comments here. Stewed fruit beginning. I did get some frunk on palate, but got covered by the spices. Yeah, so I get it. I get what you're talking about. You get the fruit. I get fruit initially. I get a little bit of that grainy frunk. Ding, and then the cinnamon takes over because the finish is great. I mean, I still have that. Like
it lingers.
Cinnamon, like what's that cookie? A snickerdoodle.
Oh,
you know, cinnamon cookie.
No,
it's
like cinnamon.
It's different. Yeah, no, it's like a spicier
like
cinnamon. Yeah,
and more focused. Hey, we got a super chat.
Oh, another one. Yeah, believe
in peace. Thank you.
Super chat. What's on your guys' wish list? I'm asking my friend in Japan to buy me the Chichibu IPA cask strength if he can find it. You know what? I would ask your friend to buy is the 25th anniversary celebration bottle that they're doing of for Resident Evil. It's a Glen. Not Glendronach. It's Glen. What's the other one?
Glenlivet?
No. The one we did a drink through of it. Dylan had all the bottles up to the 25.
Glenfarclas?
Glenfarclas 25-year-old. Only available in Japan.
A Resident
Cask
Evil
strength.
one?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think it's Glenfarclas. I'll have to double check. But yeah, there's like a special bottle specifically for the 25th anniversary of
Dude, Resident Evil's 25 years old.
Resident Evil, yeah.
Man,
I gotta look this up.
That was an awesome game, dude.
25th anniversary Resident Evil Scotch. Yeah, we'll stop the stream to look this up. It is.
Well, wasn't Resident Evil the first one that took advantage of like that vibration shock on the controllers and stuff too?
Glen Fohdry, yeah, okay, so I was
Glen
right.
Fohdry.
Yeah, but only released in Japan. Like,
that's fair.
Is that like
I kind of like these world exclusives?
I mean,
like, okay, we got to go.
Okay, if we can travel again, then okay. But when the world's in lockdown, it sucks.
Someone's gonna have it online.
Yeah. So, all right. Hang on. We got some comments here.
Dillon says we need to blind both Elijah Craig barrel proof and Larceny barrel proof. Yes, so that's a great idea. Taste off.
I think these are certain Dillon prizes. Okay. Somebody. Oh yeah, Glen Fohdry. So Dillon was.
Oh, Dillon did say Glen Fohdry. Yeah.
With a bombshell, no Japanese whiskey is as good as Springbank. Or even close. Gauntlet thrown. Is that a proper phrase?
Sure.
I don't know. All right. So, wow, the frunk is a taste in some weeded bourbons. To me, it kind of tastes like grass. Yeah. I missed the original question. I don't know why I can't find.
I don't see it either.
Marv's original question. Maybe it was
reply to Marvin.
But yeah, we talk about the frunk is exactly that. It's kind of that. People will describe it as like an earthy component to weeders, and it's kind of the grainy, almost like dirt grass type.
It's like
flavor.
Fresh cut grass.
Yeah. So some people like it. Lando asks, when is the Springbank drink through coming out? Soon. That's all I can say. We've got maybe 3 big drink throughs that are in the can.
Well, we are kind of delayed because Dutch had a catastrophe with our one production computer.
My video card decided to take a crap yesterday.
Yeah.
And
so we are slightly delayed.
So I was able to get a replacement, and it came earlier than I expected. So hopefully I'm going to get back to editing this weekend, and I'm going to try to get one of the big drink throughs out this week. I don't know which one. We got a few. So I think we mentioned the Spot lineup is coming. We do have a Springbank one that we filmed, and then we've got another one, which is the most epic drink through ever, I think. I don't think we're ever going to try anything as ambitious as that again.
That was like 15 bottles. It barely fit on the table.
It didn't fit on the table. Yeah. So we'll that one. Maybe we'll save that one for next, or for like 2 weeks out, maybe 3 weeks out. I don't know.
All right, man.
After we hit the 5,000 subscriber mark, which is
tall task. Tall task.
Which is on the cusp. And then Michael Jonas, yes. Hope to see the 1792 drink through soon. Yes, soon. We will probably
have enough bottles now.
Yes,
we've acquired enough.
Yes, we should be filming that.
I see it right now, dude. I mean, there's already that's just 5 up here. We got 2 downstairs.
Yeah, 1792 is coming. We do have, there's a lot of the ones in the past that came out. There was like the 225th anniversary one that we can't get that. Obviously, the port finish, and I think the other one like the high rye. And is that all they've done? Maybe there's another one that I'm forgetting, but we've got a good collection of them. I think enough for a solid drink through. So, and again, thank you to the community.
Yeah.
People kept reaching out.
Yeah.
And
kept offering that one.
And offering. And
yeah, we appreciate it.
That is.
We got hooked up. Thanks to you guys.
Fantastic. So, the epic one is Ardbeg or Glenmorangie. Maybe. Maybe not.
Ardbeg's up there too.
Well, no, I think he's asking the one that we're talking about.
Yeah,
15 bottles.
But I'm just saying Ardbeg was up there too.
Dylan just bought the old bottling of Springbank 15 today.
Nice.
Somebody commented, was it Ray? I think found 20, like the old 18-year-old that was 26 years old.
Oh,
24 years old or whatever it is.
You just mentioned that, yeah.
Is the new 4 square drink through shot? No, it is not. I think maybe we'll wait for the 2009 and do it after we get that.
Because we were disappointed with the shibboleth.
Because I want something else.
Because shibboleth will obviously stand out the most.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't know. The old black box was covered in dust.
The
old bottling of Springbank.
Springbank. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, you can find those Springbanks sitting around. I don't know if the old ones are better than the new ones with Springbank. I just know that every year you'll get variants because it's such a small shop. Ken O wants to know how old of a Springbank? 15. That's a good question. Yes, we did shoot the Springbank drink through. We had pretty good lineup. I think that'll be a good one. All right, Jules. I think we've done enough.
We're coming to the end.
I think we've come to the end.
I think my chat crashed again.
We're over 2 hours, which is longer than we planned. Thank you guys for showing up Friday night. We had a lot of you guys show up. What was our peak? Fun. Oh, I think mine crashed 3 hours ago.
Yeah, that's why, man. Something's up with the chat.
Just won't reload my YouTube stream of this, so I'll see if I can see what we peaked at.
Dude, thank you you guys for watching, man.
I think I saw something in the hundreds at one point, but
nice.
That's awesome.
You guys rock.
And for as many of you guys that are still watching, thank you guys so much.
Thumbs up this episode. It actually does help, I guess, with the algorithm on the live stream stuff, especially. Subscribe if you haven't yet.
So I keep calling Ken O. It's my dyslexia, man.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, guys, keep an eye out for some videos coming out. Like I said, we might be a little bit delayed because my video card died on me.
Cheech, thanks for being
Michael
the wrench.
Jonas, a super chat. Thank you for the...
It didn't reload.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Michael Jonas.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your continued support of the channel.
Seriously.
And
you guys,
your generosity is amazing.
So generous.
We are blown away by it. And everybody that's become a member and everybody that's helped support the channel, thank you guys as well. Hope you guys have a good weekend, a great weekend. Check out the Euro Cup final or whatever.
Copa America.
Or the Copa America or the McGregor tomorrow.
I'm watching that too, man.
There's baseball going on.
There is baseball.
Oh, Hattori Hanzo.
Padres, baby.
Wants to know what the T-shirt is. I asked early in the stream.
I don't know. Oh, man. Cheech, let us know.
I asked
Dillon, did
very
anyone
early
actually
on
answer
if
it?
anybody knew what this is.
Right. And you get a T-shirt?
I don't think anybody got it. So if I missed it, I apologize.
Email us if we missed it.
If you got it, email us and we'll check the chat stream.
We'll check the historical records.
And Vortex with the super chat as well. Thank you, man.
Oh, Vortex.
Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong one. Game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
Super sticker. Oh, did it show up for you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's so cool.
Dude, thank you for the super chat and the super sticker. That is awesome. Appreciate the fresh cork pops, 25 to the knife. Sorry for everybody's name that I've been mispronouncing over the night. Nobody got this, I don't think. So should I reveal what it is, or should I save it for another day?
Let's save it in case someone did, because we'd have to go through the.
I don't even think Dillon knows what this is.
Yeah, this is pretty meta, man. I did not know what it was.
It's just obscure.
Exactly.
Oh, is that what meta means?
Yeah.
I've been using that word
because you're
wrong.
wearing it, dude.
Oh. It's because of the pixelated background, the grid, right? That's meta. Okay.
Okay.
I think we need to end the stream right now.
Yeah, because it's just getting.
Hey, thanks again, guys.
Hey,
Cheech, thank you for hopping on and helping us out with wrenching. Man. Dillon, we never know when Dillon's going to show up.
Cheech even put up the link for our T-shirts.
And our Instagram. He's awesome. Thank you, Cheech. Dillon is still Dillon. Ken O.
Co-N. I didn't even notice.
That's how my brain works. I'm sorry. Yes, Dillon is Dillon, so that's what I get for saying things wrong. And it's actually funny. I feel like I see people write Dillon more often than they write Dillon correctly.
Totally. And I've seen like the triple L's.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's autocorrect.
Yeah, is it? Is Dillon a word?
I don't know. Must be, dude.
Okay. Well, on that note, guys,
thank you.
Stay curious.
Happy